Oh, good morning. How's it going? Welcome to another wonderful stream. This time we are checking out Heartbound. A stream? You must be kidding? No, I'm actually here. I'm actually doing it. I'm gonna give this an honest, unbiased review because this is Pirate Software's game, a very controversial figure with a very controversial game, and a lot of people are quick to say that the game is very poorly made. You know, that's like the main critique with it. I don't really know. I can't give you a behind-the-scenes look of how it's coded. Full screen. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I can't give you a full behind-the-scenes look of like, oh yeah, I know how the code is. The code is poorly written. I'm not a developer. So I don't really know. Hello? Hope it ends faster. Sup, Stevens? Hello, guys. Welcome to a completely unbiased review of Heartbound. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Nice. Okay, you just do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the game. All right, continue. It says continue. You gotta say new game. Not 5 times if you were actually being kidnapped by Pirate Software. No, I'm good. Alright, so this is the first scene. I just wake up from my bedroom. It's thundering outside. What do I do with the dog? Boof? Boof? Okay. The text box seems to be in the top, so I'm gonna put myself in the bottom. Alright, I'm gonna put myself in the bottom. I'm gonna put myself real tiny, so that way you guys can see everything that's happening. He's out like a light. Okay, so the dog's asleep. Cool. Baron isn't even awake yet. I'm assuming Baron is the dog, right? Because he's still asleep. I'm not gonna give it a bad review. Like I said, I'm gonna give it an honest review. I think I have to keep talking to the dog. Boof, boof, he's out like a light. Okay, so if I can't exit the door and the dog is asleep, I'm assuming the next natural thing is to check the drawers. Here we go, all set to battle the day. Oh, I got a little hoodie. Okay, so change my clothes. Boof, boof, he's out like a light. Okay, so can I leave now? Baron isn't even awake yet. What am I supposed to do then? Going back to bed seems like a bad idea. Okay, so the dog is unresponsive. Maybe I gotta turn on the light switch. Yeah, I gotta turn on the light switch. Oh. Yikes. Lore? Are you okay, buddy? I think so. Okay, I think my name is Lore. My name is Lore. Okay. I think the light switch is toast, though. I'm gonna head back to bed. This day is already sour enough. Wait. What about breakfast? Dude. It's too early for food. It's never too early for food. Where's your sense of adventure? Sleeping. Like we should be. You know I can't open the can. Oh fine. Let's get going then. Your fault if anything else goes wrong. Okay. So the light switch kind of blew up on my face. The dog is asking for food, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. Damn, he must be up. That's okay, maybe he's in a good mood today. Alright, so the light's turned on. Hey kiddo, the kitchen trash is overflowing. Hey moron, the kitchen trash is overflowing. Go take it out. Okay. That wasn't so bad, right? Okay, so I'm... Next pixel, let's try. Yeah. You're right. You're right. My camera is kind of like in the middle. Let's kind of move the camera middle left. Let's just put it even tinier. Sure. It's okay, you guys just need to see my face and that's it. I feel like that's a good space for the camera, right? There we go. So from what I'm guessing, I hate my father. He's kind of like an a-hole, right? And... I'm guessing those are rock stars, or no, those are Red Bulls on the floor, based off the pixelation and the colors. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so now let's go downstairs. Let's go get some food. Took me to realize this house is less messy than Pirate's room. Yo, what's up? How's it going, dude? Let's go to the kitchen. Right, we gotta get some dog food. The can is over on the counter. I would open it myself, but pause and stuff. Right, so the dog's... okay, he's literally telling me what I have to do. It's just like, go there. Go to the can. Obtained a can of Viking Feast brand dog food. Nice. That's my favorite one. Okay. Feed Varen the Viking feast? What if I say no? Oh, it just takes me back. Okay. Yeah. The glorious Viking feast pours from the can onto Baron's bowl. It has little axe-shaped meats in it. Okay. I always wanted to be a Viking. They're so cool. Hey, I'm sure. Hurry so we can get going. I'm already done. What? How did you finish that so fast? With Viking... With Viking power. Let's go finish our adventure. Okay. You just finished it with Viking power. Yeah, that's what happens. Still need to grab the garbage. Right, the garbage. Okay, so it's literally telling me, collect the trash? Yes. Okay. So far we've woken up from our bedroom. We turned on the lights and I just got electrocuted. My dad yelled at me. I had to go feed my dog. The dog has Viking powers now. Viking powers. And now I gotta take out the trash. Okay. I'm guessing we go outside, right? We take the trash over here. Throw out the garbage. Does this have to be a yes or no? What if I say no? Denied its destiny, the trash can recoils in sight. Denied its destiny, the trash can recoils in sadness. Okay, it's just... Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Practical Water. How's it going? Okay, it's just a quirky little, text speech, I suppose. A little quirky piece of text. Okay, I see the intent here. It was trying to be funny. You know, it was just like, denied its destiny, the trash can recoils its sadness. The same thing with the Viking power with the dog. You know, it's a quirky little thing. You know, it's a cute little, okay, whatever, I suppose. The garbage fills the trash can to the top. The Vikings have slain the garbage monster. Haha, yeah. You make a great Viking, you know? Thanks. You make a decent one yourself. Just decent? Alright, you make a great Viking. Haha, that's much better. Yeah, this is my dog. Yeah. To be honest, I like the art. I really like the art, too. I will say the dialogue so far has its cringy moments. It's kind of like, I'm not really a fan of the dialogue so far. There's chances for it to get better. But the art style, I really enjoy it. I really do. This is silly as hell. I guess that's a really good way of describing it. The text is silly. It's like, not really serious. It doesn't need to be. But maybe it's just the dog. Maybe the dog is just a quirky little funny kid. You know? Yeah, what's up? Just wanted to say, I had a really good time today. Yeah, me too. Let's head back to bed, alright? Sounds good, buddy. Okay, so we don't know what happened at the day. Right, this is still the middle of the night, right? We started in the middle of the night, so we don't know what happened at the day that it was such a good day. We'll have to find out. So far, my dad hates me. This broken painting clearly depicts a slayer of champions. Well, no, clearly it depicts a horse. Last one is a rotten egg. Okay. And here we go, nothing. Too much water and not enough sun. Just like the rest of this place. Okay. Can you frisk dance? No. No, I gotta, like, forcibly do it. Okay. So the dog's asleep. Boof, boof. Already fast asleep. Okay, so now it's my turn to sleep. Right? Go back to sleep? Yes. Apparently it's 3 hours? Yeah, I'm kind of, like, expecting it like that. I'm expecting it to be 3 hours. Hey, buddy. I know things can get tough sometimes. Just don't forget to have fun, even if it all looks grim. Follow your heart and don't give up on anything or anyone. I will always be with you, right by your side. We got this. Okay. Wow, something must have happened during the night, huh? Yeah, there's scratch marks everywhere, the place is torn down. Dog's missing. The light switch is still broken, though. Is it just talking, or is there combat? So far, there's only talking. Okay, I don't know what happened during the night, but now everything's broken. Where's my dad? The door's jammed. It's not even Okay. What could have made these? Okay, so we already got this one. Feel like Doggo's gonna die. Yeah. I didn't like this. Like, this is a funny little, joke. This is kind of like a, whoa, it's a funny joke. But after seeing the entire house be destroyed, suddenly throwing a comic relief joke in there is just like, not my favorite. That light switch frying must have killed the power. Okay, so we don't have electricity. Oh, everything's like destroyed. My dad's missing, my dog's missing. My box full of something's never changed. Okay, so the box full of Red Bulls is still there. Kitchen looks pretty messed up. He's not here. Garbage mountain once stood here. About the right size for a head. Okay. Everything in here has gone bad. It's full of socks. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. This toaster looks like a champion. It won't turn on. Okay. I like that everything is interactable here, but like some of the text is kind of like unnecessary, you know? Like, what is that thing called? You know, when it comes to like movies and books, don't put the gun in the wall mount. Don't talk about the gun in the wall mount, something like that, unless you plan to use it. Here, it looks like you're gonna interact with absolutely everything. Cool. But it's just nonsense, you know? It's just like, okay, just like random text. It's like if I came into the room and it was like, okay, let me just make everything interactable and just give it like a random line of text. That's what I'm seeing so far. Okay, so now we got an axe. What does the axe say? Take the axe? Sure, we can take the axe. Baron's collar. He must be close by. Don't worry, buddy. I'm on my way. Nothing's really been explained of what's been happening. You found a wet socks. Slimy. Okay, a wet sock. These jokes aren't hitting the MCU effect, I guess. Or like an over sense of humor. I think so. I think so. It feels like there's... Yeah, it's quippy. I guess the MCU effect is kind of like the best way to describe it. Right now, it feels quippy. You know, it's like everything needs to be a one-liner. So far. His face doesn't show any emotions. I think that's like on purpose. Okay, we got a book. There's a ledger on this stump. Each page is smudged with damp ink. Record the journey so far. Okay, I think this is a save point. The ink sits into the page and fades out. Your progress has been saved. The storm's getting worse. Going back to bed seems like a good idea. Rest for a while? No. I want to see what happened to my dog. The game wants me to go back home. But, okay. It's like, hey, do you want to go back home? And I'm like, no, I don't want to go back home. Okay, so this is a puzzle. Oh, did I mess with this one up? No. Because I can just do this. Yeah, I think this is one of the first puzzles of the game. It's just moving logs around. Yep. Pixels are nice, though. Yeah. I've personally played the demo, but never bought the game. I bought the game, so I'm gonna play through all of it. What? It's just a nightmare. This isn't real. Bro, this guy's speaking in unknowns, like the Pokemon. Leave me alone! Okay, I'm not feeling any sort of, like, tension here. I know the game is still in early access, but it's just like the amount of emotion that my character's feeling right now doesn't translate to whatever's happening. Literally I just show up, this guy spawns in, and he's like, brr, 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 and I'm already like having a breakdown here. You know, there hasn't been any ambience setting to make it, to make this actually feel scary. You see? It's just like, you aren't real! Okay. Baron is fine. It's just a dream. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay, so I'm gonna fight now. Cool. I get it, I get it. Okay. Oh, I'm bad at this. Okay, click. Okay, so I do that. I throw an axe. A lot of clicking. Where is he? I scream. This is just like Legend of Zelda when I'm fighting Ganon. Okay. This combat so far seems... It's like a mini game. You know, it doesn't feel like I'm fighting. It feels like a mini game. Hello, everyone. Hello. Give him back. Well, we don't even know if this person has the dog in the first place. Well, I guess this alien. That's quite enough. Who the hell's this Birdman? Yeah, so I played some mini games and that's how I fought this guy. Cool. The combat, I'm not really too much of a fan of it. It's fun, you know, but in the sense of I'm fighting this demonic creature, the combat doesn't feel like I'm fighting a demonic creature. It feels like I'm playing mini games. Okay, and this guy also speaks in Unknown. He just tanked a special beam cannon, and then it all whites out. Don't give up. Wait, did I lose? You can beat this. Did I get a game over or something? Did I lose? Home at last. Where am I? What is this? I'm a crybaby, dude. What is this lore? I don't know. That was Undertale-like minigame? I suppose. I guess if you're playing Undertale for the first time and you're exposing yourself to that sort of minigame, you will feel kind of like, oh, this is weird. But at least with the Undertale one, it felt like a fight. It felt like, oh, something. This one, so far, it was just kind of like a minigame. You're safe and in my library. Enlighten me on what a Baron is. My dog. Yeah, he's more than that. Baron's my best friend. Okay. I see, I'm sorry to say things are a bit more complicated than you would like. What do you mean? Where is he? In a place beyond this world. I can help, but it will not be easy for either of you. So my dog's dead, and this guy can bring him back? Is that what he's saying? Just tell me where he is. Please, calm yourself. I'm not your enemy. I'm just a random man that just spawned in front of you. I'm 100% sure pirate software inspired from Undertale. Yeah. 100%. I'm sorry. None of this makes any sense. I didn't mean to snap at you. That's quite alright, lore. Life doesn't always make sense. We make do with what we have. What? How do you know my name? Bro, if we got teleported to a library, I'm gonna know your name. I'll tell you when you're older. As for me, you may call me Binder. Wait, is Binder me from the future? What? No way this took 10 years? I don't think it took 10 years. What, your name is Binder? Feel free to look around. I will be setting the time. The main character is like Deku. He's always crying. Papers in a strange runic text litter the table. Okay, I don't know how to read that. And here, there's a ledger resting on the table. Strange symbols on litter the pages. Record your journey so far. Yes. Your progress has been saved. This place feels cozy and warm. The binder will understand if you want to take a nap. They want me to keep napping. Is that just like code for game over? For like exiting? Not the curious type. That's quite alright. The clock is ready for you. Unfortunately, you must handle this trial alone. Trial? Clock? What are you talking about? It's okay to be inspired by Undertale. Most likely 50% of solo devs are. But the problem is when it's like the same thing with a few differences. It's like Fall Guys and Bro Falls and Stumble Guys. This one so far is kind of different. That was Minecraft's enchanting table language. There's an artifact of great power trapped between worlds. This clock will take you to it. Can it really bring Baron back? I haven't even seen my dog. I don't even know if my dog's dead. I'm just taking this guy's word for granted. I understand. Stand back. I will open the way through. The connection is established. Please step inside. Hey, Binder? Yes, Lore? Thanks. Think nothing of it. You would do the same for me. Hope this works. So far, the pacing is kind of weird. I literally just met this guy. He basically kidnapped me to his library, and I'm already thanking him and saying, I trust you with all my heart and soul to step into this clock that's gonna do exactly what you tell me it is. And it's not gonna kill me. Okay, here we go. This place is falling apart. I hope Binder was right. Okay, so we got a light. We got another light. Okay. And what does the game want me to do? Well, okay, I can do that. Okay. And then I just do this, so I'm guessing it's like the exact same thing. Oh, did I not push it all the way through? I guess not. No, I didn't. Okay. So I keep getting puzzles like this. It reminds me of when you first start playing Undertale, that you have that one obstacle that Toriel basically completes for you. Yeah, let me just ask for help from a disembodied voice. Quality plan. I heard that. Can I touch the sock? No. Okay. That just rotates that one. That just rotates this one. I can get the sock now. You found a levitating sock. Space. I feel like I'm playing a Kirby game. Like, I think that's the best way to describe it. If that's the intended target audience, that's fine. That's honestly fine, because every game has its intended target audience. But you know how Kirby is a game that's made for, like, kids? Or, like, little children? This is what it feels like so far, because the puzzles are very easy. The boss is, like, super easy. This is the final challenge. The next room holds the artifact. Alright, I'll try not to get lasered. In space and stuff. Quality plan. I mean, it's already been established that the laser does nothing to me. But yeah, the reason I say this kind of is like Kirby, it's because the puzzles are basically already solved. You know what I mean? It's just like, you see this and it's just like, oh, this is the only possible thing you can do. Right? There is no wrong answer here. The game is literally saying like, hey, this is what you gotta do. You gotta push this way. Okay, so that's blocking my path, so that gets the other options to just do this. Walk on this side. Turn this one on. Yeah, like think about that for a second. This was the puzzle, and the objective was just move little tower, and then it's just like decide which button you have to press first. Like, if I'm 3 years old, this is like, whoa, that's awesome, look at this, I'm actually doing it. Maybe I'm not the target audience for this difficulty yet. But I see this and I'm just like, okay, I'll just do the thing, man. I'll just do the thing. You're almost there. The artifact is just up ahead. Just be careful, lore. Maybe this is just a tutorial or something to get familiar with puzzles. Don't judge it from now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. There's definitely space for... there's definitely space for it to up the difficulty, but from what I'm seeing so far, it's just like, okay, sure. Wait, something's wrong. Binder, what's going on? I understand. Wait, I'm turning evil now. Lord, get out of there. Wrong. I'm scared. Make it stop. We need this to save him. Okay, so this thing's clearly cursed or something. So Binder makes me grab the binder, the book with the eyeball. This game is 3 hours, so no way you can do a tutorial. We'll see. I mean, this is the perfect time to put, like, the title screen. Heartbound. I was like you, once. Full of hope, ambition, curiosity. Now I'm here, trapped in this. Here in this prison, waiting. For you. Finally more emotion? Yeah. Show me why he chose you, show me why you matter. Wake up, lore. Wake up and prove yourself. What the hell just happened? Okay, my dog's back. Cool. But seriously, what is happening? I can't tell you yet. I'm waiting for the... Okay, never mind, we're back here. I'm waiting for the big, this is what's actually happening. I'm waiting for that one moment that's gonna explain everything, because so far, I haven't had that moment at all. Like, there's a lot of things happening right now, with the dog going missing, the Birdman showing up, the monster... And I feel like now's the perfect time for the game to start, like, elaborating a little bit. This wasn't what I wanted, not like this. It's still night, WTF, you didn't sleep. It's always nighttime, apparently. He's not coming back. Okay, he's not coming back. So I can see the dog food over there, and that makes me sad. You found a shadowy sock. I keep finding what is this? What is the thing? This game keeps giving me socks to find. What is this man's obsession with socks? I'm not really sure. Okay, so do I go this way? Yep. You can do this just a little farther. Okay. These are all Pirate Software socks. Perhaps. But so far we have a shadowy one, we got a wet one. There was another one, I forgot what the other one was. It's just the kitchen was full of socks too, the kitchen sinks. It's a specific type of comedy, right? I'm sure there's an audience for that. You did this. I did what? Everything is going to be okay, just keep moving. Socks are ferret-shaped? Actually, that would be pretty surprising. What's this? You weren't there for him. Now he's gone. There for who? My dog? You mean the dog that I was literally just with? It feels good. knowing what you did. What kind of person you are. Okay, so if he's talking about the dog, I'm assuming that... Yeah, the dog ran away, and I... Oh, not run away. I guess he got kidnapped or something. And I went in chasing the dog, looking for him. I met up with a demon, and the Birdman basically took me to his lair. But now, this game right now is trying to make me feel guilty because I wasn't there for the dog. But I'm just like... What do you mean I wasn't there for the dog? You're already out for blood. I am? What are you waiting for? Okay, finally. Don't give up. Not now, not yet. Okay, where am I supposed to be going, man? Go then. Okay, go where? Oh, the door spawned. Interesting. Alright, here we go. Can you feel it? Can you feel my heart? Ew. I don't know what that is. He's waiting for you. Okay, a lot of slimy stuff. There's the codex over there, the book. Gotta find a way to get there. So I'm guessing I gotta go over here first. You can't fight him? Brother, who can I not fight? There's a ledger set on nightmares. Let's call it nightmares. Record the journey so far? Yes. No way the game punished you for nothing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The game is making me feel bad for something I, 1, have no control over, and 2, I still don't really know what's going on. Like, I'm not really sure. Like, the game is 100% guilt-tripping me for a lot of events that I'm not familiar with. That I really don't know what's going on. The story ends here. Enough. All you do is lie. I don't care about you or any of this. Well, how do I know if you're lying or not? Gaslighting simulator? I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it. So let me get on with it. Okay, what do we go? Good luck, kid. You're gonna need it. Nothing personal. Oh, this guy again. The guy who speaks in, like, the unknown letters. I don't care what you are. Get out of my way. Okay, so... Fighting again. It's just more minigames. More of the same. Yep, it's just more minigames. You know, this would be a lot more threatening, or maybe I'd be able to understand more if I could actually read what they're saying. The one boss battle. This is the exact same. It is the exact same fight from before. Stop talking and fight. Maybe he has like an enraged mode or something. Like maybe the fight actually starts later. Like, let me get him down to, like, half health or something, and then we'll see what happens. I'm playing Simon Says the minigame, basically. Whoop. Okay. Flash game as gameplay. Has that stopped talking? I mean, honestly, I wish he would talk. I honestly wish the monster could talk, so that way I would know what the hell's going on. Oh, got hit there. Oh, I'm so bad at this, man. Okay. So basically the way the game works is that if I fail the minigame, I take damage. If I win the minigame, I deal damage. Don't give fighting. Wait. What? I don't know. I couldn't understand him. So I'm kind of starting to understand the monster, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like I'm starting to understand the monster. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's almost dead. Okay, we got him. This is it. Don't hold back. Somebody's talking to me. Alright, don't hold back. What's gonna happen? I don't understand. This isn't right. Wasn't I just angry at this guy? Wasn't I just like, bro, stop. No more talking, let's fight. And now that I get him to like 0 health, I'm crying over it? Did you forget to turn off easy mode? Is there really an easy mode? Am I stuck in easy mode? Sometimes the only way forward is through. You got this. Okay. You were right. Your story isn't over. Okay. All-purpose handy axe. Yes, it's a very powerful axe from what I'm seeing. I found that axe in like a stump outside my house. Okay, my story doesn't end, but his is. Did I kill the dog? Baron? This can't be happening. Don't leave me alone. Not after all this. How touching. Am I interrupting you? Okay, so I'm assuming the monster was the dog, or the monster kidnapped the dog, and now that I destroyed the monster, I destroyed the dog. No, no, no. Please leave us alone. We just want to go home. He earned this. Earned what? You both did. Okay, so am I bringing him back to life? Am I doing what the Birdman told? Oh no, he's just turning into... Never mind. I won't let you do this. I won't let you hurt him. I won't let you hurt anyone. Oh, I learned the language. I don't think this game will explain anything. This is like the Dark Souls of Undertale. He ended his dog. That's what I'm assuming. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. You can't stop me. Not yet. Okay, so I'm assuming that the guy... You know how you have the main character and then there's like a shadow version of him? That shadow version probably lives inside the book. And that's the guy who just did this. Took the dog's spirit, I'm assuming, separated into 3 different realms, and now I'm assuming my job is to go there. Oh, I can actually choose... Okay, I can't go to this one yet. Let's go to this one. Oh look, more Minecraft runes. You also start speaking unknown? Yes. The dog was maybe the embodiment of the monster? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I honestly am not really sure. So you did it. You actually finished him. Like, you paid for this? Yeah, I paid for this. I feel like if I'm gonna give it a fair critique, if I'm gonna, like, review it, I'm gonna not just play the demo, I'm gonna play the whole thing. At least up to what we have so far. I feel like that's fair. That's the fairest thing I could do. Just leave me alone. I've noticed that my main character, Lore, his emotions are all over the place. I'm really struggling to understand what kind of person he is. Because I feel like every time the text box opens, he just has a completely different emotion. Like, one moment he'll be crying, the other moment he'll be, like, wanting to kill you, the other moment he'll just be apathetic. It's like he has multiple personalities. You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Now he's apathetic again. It's almost time anyway. And now he's like... Like, he'll be like... to then crying. To then be like, I don't care about anything, man. I'm so cool and edgy. It's... Yeah, it's very, like, it's inconsistent. It's inconsistent with the person. And when a character's written that way, it's kind of hard for me to be able to relate with them or just, like, place them in a place where I go, like, okay, this is the character that does like this. I know what to expect from him. But it's just going all over the place. It's hard for me to keep up. And I'm still waiting for the explanation on the guy who kidnapped me binder. Okay, that looks cool. Where am I? Baron? Are you here? No, but like his soul is somewhere here. Some loose folders with scraps of paper strewn about. I wonder where I'll find the sock. The device whirs to life with a happy jingle. Isn't that the jingle from A Hat in Time? Text rapidly displays on screen. Four of us there are, but none of us the same. 4 of us there are, but none of us the same. Our favorite numbers block your path and muddle in your brain. If you find you can't compete and would rather rest today, you can always feed us 7 ones and be right on your way. Something clicks and the machine powers off. I feel like that'll be important at some point. Small multicolored papers litter the board. The words seem to shift as you try to read them. Our fourth and final is a 40 where love has set the stage. I feel like there's a puzzle here. Also, a sock is pinned. I found the sock, guys. I found the sock. Drawer is stuck and won't open. Books detailing the history of employees of the month. It's all the same guy until pretty recently. So like SpongeBob. Our second is the mightiest, they say. He really gives a beating. Notation on the financial implications of middle management. Our third is younger than the others. He's barely come of age. It's covered in silly doodles of lizard people. Say hello to the floor, lizard people. Small keypad stuck on the desk. Okay. So I'm guessing this is where I gotta, like, write stuff down. The computer said something about clicking 7. So maybe that wasn't it. There's a jar of red pickles in here. Pickles are gross. I love pickles. I love pickles. The jar of pickles evaporates. Okay. Single giant eraser sits in the drawer. The word pencil is printed neatly on the side. A single sticky note is glued to the shelf. Our first wolf's down food so fast he says he's ate instead of eating. The handle rattles, but the door remains unmoved. Okay, so yeah, there is a puzzle here to get me out of here. Maybe it's in the computer. Or maybe it has to do with the keypad. Yeah, it might have to do with the keypad or something. Notation and financial implications. Uh-huh. There's a number here. These aren't even pens, they're just drawn onto the table. Some loose folders with scraps of paper strewn about. It's full of tax papers. This is one of those levels where I feel like I have to interact with literally everything and sort of like write things down. Our fourth and final is a 40 where love has set the stage. What does that even mean? Small keypad is stuck to the desk. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out where exactly I'm supposed to input the code. Maybe it's in the computer. Maybe I gotta press the computer again. 4 of us are there. None of us are the same. Our favorite number blocks your path and metal your brain. If you find you can't compete and would rather rest today, you can always feed us 7 ones and be right on your way. So I just have to click 7. I mean, I just have to click 1 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, how has the game been so far? Very inconsistent, honestly. Like, the art looks really good. The story itself, it's like whiplash. A lot of things are happening at the same time, and none of it's really getting explained. I'm hoping there's more explanation in the future. All I know is that my dog's been shattered into 3 pieces, and I have to go find him. And now I just solved this puzzle by pressing 1 7 times. But I feel like based off what the computer said, I'm pretty sure there was a much more difficult puzzle, but the computer literally gave me the answer. Which is good, because I genuinely didn't understand. I'm not good with riddles. Like, me personally, I'm just really bad with riddles, so thank you for giving me the answer, but also, if I can't solve it, I feel like a lot of people would be stuck in that one spot. Is this hell? Lore? Oh wait, no, this is my dad. Dad? You can't be here. Dad, Baron's hurt. I can't let him do this. I can't let her find you. What are you doing? Stop. You need to leave now. I said go. I just want an explanation, that's all. Okay, we're back here. This can't be real. It can't be back here. Yep, we're back in this spot. The dog went this way. He basically said if you don't want to solve the puzzle, just type 7 once. Yeah, that's basically what he said. Nothing makes sense so far. Yep, there's another hard puzzle, but unreasonable in design. Other boss fight? There might be a boss fight here. I might have to fight my dad at one point. Oh, my dog's here. Which doesn't make sense, because it's already been established that my dog, you know, kind of just split into 3 parts. Every time anything goes wrong, this book shows up, and I'm really angry at the book. And just leave us alone. No, I feel like at this point I need the book's help, because my dog's dead. So I'll be like, book, now I need your magic. Okay. Another puzzle? Is this your path? Take your time. Think things over. I mean, it kinda... Why would you even give me the option? Wait. If I do like this... Ah! Okay, so this is kind of interesting. So I'm guessing this is where I choose what kind of person do I want to be. I hate that it wasn't explained to me. Like, I just walked and randomly stumbled into this area. You know, it's not like there was a big lead up going like, this is gonna be really important, by the way, we're getting to that moment. Better watch out. You know, there's no emotional lead up to this point, but what I'm assuming is gonna happen right now is I'm gonna get the chance to pick whether I want to go into, like, the positive, the light storyline, or, like, the darkness storyline. If I want to go, like, this, you know, light and dark, I'll basically be like a gray Jedi. Right, so basically, this is Sith. This is gray Jedi. This is Jedi. And then if I click, if I do this, it basically means like a neutral run, like an apathetic run, which is kind of like my personality, because look at my character, you know, he's like completely apathetic. If I were to put this in Undertale terms, this is the pacifist run. This is the true neutral run, genocide, and then if I turn both off, it's like something in between. Honestly, I'm kind of curious to see what happens if I go this way. You know, I'll be a little bit of both. Sure, you know, we'll be a little bit of both. Yeah, this is like Undertale, but you get to like pick. Is this your path? Yeah. Let's go with both turned on, because I feel like that's like the one story that kind of encompasses most of the things. The choice is made. I'll accept the darkness, but I'll choose light as well. So much indecision. What a hopeless mess. Destined for nothing. Why? The game's already punishing me for doing this. Why give me an option if you're just gonna criticize me for it? Wait, where am I? The white saber means neutral, and both, Steven? I think so. Alright, so we're here with another one of these. Boo! Oh, we might actually get to fight someone else. Nice, hazing the intern is going to be easier than I thought. Hell, even Deltarune Chapter 5 is going to release before this one. We'll see. What are you talking about? I'm not an intern. You're a new employee of Tower Corp. Welcome to the club, bucko. I don't work here. Leave me alone. Look, kid, I know you don't belong here. Obviously. Keep it down. Just play the part for now, got it? That's my intern. Now meet me in the boardroom at once. Again, I'm waiting for it to happen, but so far I keep getting no explanation. Also, don't bump into anything. The birds are still out on the floor and they don't take kindly to new faces. Catch you soon. Never thought I'd be a paper pusher. Growing up fast sucks. Okay, so don't get caught. By birds, they mean like those little thingies. I can just keep walking straight and just wait. Yep. Can I go this way? Yeah. Post no bills. Post no paychecks either. The management. Let's kind of just wander around here. What does this take me? Random office? Dude, can you stop doing that? Nah, being lazy is half the fun. Well, what did you need me for anyways? Was I supposed to go here? Well, apparently. What is up with him saying leave me alone? I don't know, man. So I'm gonna help you out. We haven't even explained what I need help with. I landed here, and I'm just like, where am I? And then this guy's like, you're gonna work for me, ho ho. And then he's like, I'm gonna help you out, but... Just a favor, something harmless. Sound good? Not like I have a choice. Yeah, I'm kind of just wrapped around here. Check the whiteboard for a password, you'll need it for work. Oh yeah, one more thing. Don't do anything my buddy Whistler here wouldn't like. Who's Whistler? Oh, that guy. He can get pretty direct, if you know what I mean. Pleasure to meet you. Look, I look forward to working with you. Alone, how much will you be taking out? It's as if pirate software didn't have enough words to think or say for lore. I think there's plenty. It's just a... I don't know, I feel like when you're writing characters, there's a way to write them to make them in, each one stand out and be engaging and, make the player want to relate with them. So far, I feel very disconnected from everyone in this game. There's no memorable characters that have been presented. Like, how in Undertale, you meet Toriel and immediately you're like, oh, that's the motherly one, right? And then you meet Sans and it's like, oh, that's the funny skeleton. Oh, okay. And then Sans' brother, whoa, that one's even funnier. So far here, I just have myself. And I am such a whirlwind of emotions, it's kind of hard to, like, you know, keep track. So, the new hire password is QWERTY, and I have to go to 6A. And we'll figure out what we have to do at 6A. Okay, there's my cubicle. Okay, so if I get caught, I get sent back to work. Wow, that was embarrassing. No, that's actually perfect, you know? That's actually perfect, because if I'm lost, I just need to get caught and immediately get sent back to work. Hey, I'm Oscar. Beep boop. Submit password. Access granted. New hire sorting will now begin. Sorting? Performance category. Smartliness. The writing is flat without substance, but implies we should care about the events. That's actually a good way to put it down. Like, the writing so far isn't really impressive for me. Again, I'm not trying to critique it too hard. The best way I can describe my experience so far, if I was 4 years old or 5 years old, I would really be enjoying this game. I think I have that feeling. And I'm not saying it in a negative way, like, oh, this game is so poorly made, you know. Maybe that is the intention. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Maybe it is meant for, like, tiny children. Because I play Undertale, and the writing in Undertale is very childish, too. Like, me as a 30-year-old playing Undertale and listening to, like, the lines, I'm just like, okay, this is for kids. I can see why the target audience is kids. And Heartbound, as I'm playing it right now, it's just like, if you just learn how to read, you'll get this, and you'll be like, oh, okay, I guess it's fun. Like, that's what I'm assuming. New hire has failed initial testing procedures. Smartliness is clearly lacking. Yeah, well, that's just your opinion, man. Performance category, speediosity. New hire is extremely slow under pressure. New hire may be a tortoise. Sup on Neon Streams? Welcome. How's it going? Hello. You're a computer, you can't even move. Performance category, sneakitude. New hire was apprehended by Tower Corp brand camera burbs. Disappointment, routine, engaged. Why would I need to be sneaky anyway? I don't even know why I'm working in the first place. Based on your performance, you are assigned to the role of... My word. You're an actual potato. How unfortunate. Okay, so I'm a potato. Yeah. Unfortunately, the farm is full up, and so you'll have to work in the mail's room instead. Burbs, is this 2015? Well, not just that. I'm also an actual potato. That's a thing. That's the thing as well. First row on the right. Don't be late. Addendum, based on performance. New hire is a threat to nobody. Promote to management during next cycle. Thank you. This unit's function is now concluded. So I just had a quirky little conversation, that's all. No, it's Patrick. No offense, but why are you bald? Because I shaved my head. That's why. I can't even go this way. Okay, so this one's full of stuff. What does this one say? This computer's ridiculous. You can't even see the screen. It's just full of sticky notes. Let's just go this way and see what we get. Oh, there is no possible way to go that way. And what about this way? I don't like how there's okay, I'm stuck. Yeah. I really don't like how there's, no way for me to actually deviate from where the game wants me to go. Like, even though there's a bunch of, like, directions, so far, it's very structured and linear. It's like, this is the way you can go, and that's the only way. Okay, I'm guessing this is the break room. Or the toilet paper. This place doesn't even have a toilet. Drink the water? Sure. This seems fine. It tastes like it looks. Wait. This was a mistake. Did I get poisoned? Did I die? Okay. Get the sock? Oh, I didn't see the sock. 1 hour passed so far. Okay, I'm walking somewhere. Bro, what did that water do to me? What the hell? I see you survived the— What fall did I survive? I just drank some water. Ah, this form disturbs you. Guardians change depending on the world they enter. I have no control over it. Wait, binder? Correct. With that settled, have you found the artifact? You mean the book? Lie to him. He doesn't need to know. Tell Binder the truth? I mean, yeah, I found the book. I don't see why I would want to lie to him. This guy has been nice to me so far. He hasn't given me any hint of suspicion that he's a bad guy, so there's no reason for me to lie to him. I see. This complicates matters. So, how do we get Baron back? Make your way through the tower. Find a fragment of his essence. What do you mean, a fragment? What does it look like? A point of light that shifts gently while observed. This doesn't make any— I feel like this one line perfectly encapsulates 80% of my experience so far with the game. And it's funny that this one line has been said over and over again in the game. I think the water was drugged, yes. This line also has been said over and over again in the game. I will explain when it's over. When it's over? What does that even mean? This line has also been said over and over again. It must be hard in your situation. I hope you will see the truth in the end. Why not just tell me now? Yeah, I feel like the lore drop would be really helpful right now. It would make me want to stay interested in playing the game. How will this game even work on consoles? It relies on mouse controls for combat. I'm pretty sure they could figure something out with buttons. I don't know. When it's over, when it releases. Yeah, actually, that could happen. Alright, so I was severely drugged by tap water. There's a small key in your pocket. It feels greasy. Gross. Okay, so let me see where else I can go. Bro, how far do you go? Oh. Da 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 da. While running out of words? Maybe. It's kind of tedious that you see the character saying the same thing over and over again, and to be honest, I kind of feel the same way. I keep asking myself what the hell's going on. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean... You're the new hire, I presume? Yeah, I guess. Good, I've been expecting you. Expecting me? Who is this person? Why not tell me now? Jason hasn't thought of that yet. I guess that's a good explanation. Step over here, don't be shy. Yeah, that sounds weird. There we go, much better. So, what do I have to do? Stamp each letter as it arrives. That's it? That's it. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna get put to work. Good. I'll be attending other matters. Do your best. Oh, I think we're gonna get a minigame or something now. What if I don't click? Oh, never mind. It just clicks by itself. I thought I'd be clicking something. Like interacting, but no, it's just a cutscene. Yep, this is how a 9 to 5 feels. Just give him his dog back. The maelstrom. Maybe this isn't so bad. Hey, this looks like Dark Fountains thingy from Deltarune. I haven't played Deltarune, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I should. I should, though. I really should. Not gonna lie, this makes me want to make and release an RPG out of spite. Why not? Go ahead and do it. Okay, so... again, I have a house. I'm teleported to an office where I'm forced to work. And in this office, as I'm put to stamp all these pages with absolutely no sense of security of what's going to happen, I'm already contemplating staying here for the rest of my life. He always loved it so much. Like, I'm already here like, maybe this isn't so bad. It's kind of bad. Like, what the hell am I doing here in the first place? Great, we are suffering now. Yeah. I've played visual novels more frenetic than this. Starry Flowers, to give an example. There's no lore and no plot. There is lore. Like, I don't want to critique the game to an unreasonable amount. There is lore. There is a story that's unfolding, but in terms of, like, a compelling story, a story that follows a natural progression, it really doesn't have that. Like, so far, my dog is dead. My dad hates me, but apparently he also works at this office that I was teleported to. Like, I didn't know that. Apparently that's a thing. But that's also never been explained. Am I supposed to click something? Oh, I think so. No. I shouldn't be doing this. I need to go find him. Okay, so I was just being... I just had to interact with it. Well, I mean, you should, but that doesn't mean you will. You again. Me again. Time for a new job. Wait. I didn't want to do that. Well, yeah. I mean, you just kind of walked away from that one. What if I was taking a break? No breaks in Tower Corp. Do you feel... How do you feel about computers? I guess they're okay? Yeah. Time for some IT work. First row on the left. Don't be late. See ya, Nerdire. Wait, what did you just... Okay. I can still see what he's attempting to do with it. Yeah. Like, the game isn't completely it's not completely nonsensical. You can see that... You can see what a Pirate Software's trying to do here. It's just like the implementation itself is not the best. See, now, they said first on the left, right? Is it this one? Blinking lights in a field of darkness. It's not this one. Oh, this one's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. Always help those around to have a better day, even if you look a little silly doing it. Oh no! Wait, if I do get caught, does it take me where I gotta go? No. They said first on the left, so maybe it's like going all the way to the left. Yeah, maybe it's going all the way to the left. Yeah, that's where I gotta go. Oh, it's a little bit. 10,000. This took 8 years to make. Like, here's the thing. I don't really think this game took 8 years to make. It's been 8 years in the making, but it hasn't been 8 years of consistently working on this. Like, from what I've seen so far, Pirate Software started working on this game, and then at one point he kind of blew up on Twitch. So the game development part of it obviously took a backseat because streaming is his main source of income, and if he stops streaming to actually work on the game, then that means no income. So even though the game has taken a long time to make, and based on what I'm seeing so far, it's still like, I'm still waiting to be impressed. Like, to say that this game has been consistently worked on for 8+ years is not technically true. But also, you would expect a little bit more. Like, I'm still waiting for that, yes, this is gonna be awesome moment. Come back when you're done. What am I supposed to be doing? Let me just talk to this guy. New guy, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Can't work right now. Need my ducks. What? My rubber ducks. I need them. Why do you need rubber? Yeah. Every programmer needs ducks. You shouldn't. What? New hires get greener every hiring cycle. That's just my sweater. First job for you? Find 5 ducks, bring them here. Never thought of office work would involve this many ducks. Okay. A little busy right now. Go see if fish needs anything. Okay, so need to find ducks? Alright, he doesn't even improve his storytelling in game development. I don't know if I could either, but I like action games and I want to make one. 8 years early access, more like 10 in development. 8 years of procrastination, like an amateur, like I do. Oh god. Okay, we gotta find rubber ducks. Apparently a lot of rubber ducks. Oh, here's one. Yeah, so it's a find the ducks minigame. I'm guessing this is another one. Oh, here's a sock. You found a hard-working sock. I don't... Yep, that's a sock. I found a sock. Okay, where am I gonna find more of them? Just missed one? Did I? Did I really? Let's just check over here. 4B. Okay, I'll go back and check. There's a duck over here, look. Okay, we got 3 ducks. Okay, 4B, 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 4B. How are these letters? Oh, here's one, 4C. Okay, we got 4 ducks, we're just missing 1. Let me go ahead and check this room over here. Well, I gotta wait for that thing. Okay. Maybe there's a duck here. No, there's no duck here. Just like Toby Fox took 2.7 years to make his game, which is still a lot for a game not that long. Original reason he gave for streaming was to hold himself accountable for development. I totally get that. You can say something and then change your mind afterwards. I just think that the real reason this game has been in development for so long isn't technically because because he's just that bad at coding or something. Like, you can say, hey, I want to start making YouTube videos to build a community, right? And then you find success in another way, and even though that was your original intention for starting it, well, now it's just completely changed. So you can start something for one reason, and then halfway through go like, oh, wait a minute, no. Maybe he just makes that much more money actually just talking about game development rather than actual game development. Where the hell's the last one? I'm not gonna go down there. Was it just 4 ducks or was it 5 ducks? Let me go back to the guy. I'm not finding any other ducks. Mailroom? I was just at the mailroom. I didn't see anything. Thank you. Hey, is there a sprint key or you gotta walk slowly? I don't think there's a sprint key. Not enough ducks? Okay. We're just missing one duck. Let's see. No ducks here. What's next to the coffee pot 3A? Okay, let's check 3A. Hey Steven, this is my first stream. How do I stay consistent while making my first game and having continued inspiration? Inspiration will get you absolutely nowhere. Do not rely on inspiration. Inspiration, motivation, anything that ends with ation is terrible for you. Do not rely on that. That will get you absolutely nowhere. The only thing that will guarantee that you get the job done is discipline. Nothing else matters in this world. If you wait for the day to be inspired, you'll be waiting for the rest of your life. If you wait for the day you feel motivated, you'll be doing nothing for the rest of your life. But when you realize that you have to be disciplined in order to get the things you want to get done, that's when things will start happening in your life. And even though some days it might suck to get up and do the work, the more you do it, the less it's gonna suck. And then it'll get to the point where your lowest lows will be a good enough amount of work, and your highest highs, the days where you wake up actually feeling motivated, you're gonna get a lot of work done, and it's gonna feel amazing. Just like how I just found my last duck, and now I feel amazing. I was never gonna find that duck. So, I think that's what you gotta do. If you don't feel inspired right now, do something that you're not inspired by. But at least do something. So that way, when you do feel inspired, you'll have the tools necessary to know what to do. You got the ducks. Good. Go talk to Gator. Work is done. Thanks for the ducks. Is this guy Gator? I don't know these people. I don't know these people's names. It took all morning to hide those ducks. Now he's never gonna shut up about them. Hey Gator, I got my ducks. If you need one, let me know. He's already starting. Anyways, I take it you're the new hire then. You're doing fantastic work so far, kid. Thanks. In fact, I have an extra special job for you. Great. What now? You know the machine covered in stickies out on the floor? Go get me one. Any of them? Yes. Seriously? Just a random sticky note? Yep. Fine, I guess. Back in a minute. See ya. Okay, I know which one that is. If Pirate Software actually cared about his game, I would have heard him talk about it. I mean, he can just... honestly speaking, he could just drop this game forever, abandon it, and he would still have millions in his bank account. Like, from a financial standpoint, he has absolutely no reason to finish this game. So it's just like a matter of whether he wants to from a creative standpoint. Sealed, closed with tons of sticky notes. Well, got one. Okay, I got a sticky note. It's in my face. Personally, the best way to work on my game is thinking about the end result, being proud of myself, and having people enjoy my game. That's honestly true. Indeed, that's why he ended up procrastinating in game dev. The goal is not motivating, we need discipline to reach the goal. That's true. Maybe it stands for alligator? Yeah, it does. Gator, alligator, yeah. Okay, let's go talk to Gator. Wait, if this guy's Gator, the other guy, he looks like a frog, kind of. Wow, you look ridiculous. You're clearly too skilled to waste time here in IT. Go talk to OS Car for reassignment. I'm just gonna have to talk to literally everybody here and do every job, aren't I? Wow, you look ridiculous. Okay, yeah, they already said that. Definitely too ridiculous for this boring job. Let's get you a new one. That's like way more fun, right? That really doesn't sound... Go play with your food. Second row on the left. Don't be late. Also, take that thing off your face. It's company property. Okay. Hey, Dari. What's up? Hey, Steven, you didn't talk about music so far? I actually like the music. Yeah. So far, the music is really, really fun. Is it chiptune? Or am I just misusing chiptune? So far, it's got a fun little jingle. Okay, so more mushroom people, and this is the cafeteria. I'm supposed to work here. Hey, look, it's the new hire. Fresh meat. Wait, what? Hurry, don't have all day. Lunch starting. Okay. Give them what they order. Orders are on the board. Check them. So I just hand them lunch. Give them food, yes. Alright. So it looks like we got another mini game coming up. Kind of like how we were just stamping stuff. Hello? Okay, here we go. So... Oh, okay. So this is basically just like the cooking mini games. That's all. Okay. Do I have to give them in that order? Let's try giving them out of order to see if that influences it. Okay, well, this one's the same thing 4 times, right? Well, let's try giving this the meal out of order to see if that has to do with anything. Okay, we're just 4 sodas again. Yeah. I'm guessing these are sodas. Okay, so let's try the sandwich first. Okay, it doesn't matter. It literally just doesn't matter how I give it. It's just give them the thing. And it's only 2 options so far. So just either sandwich or drink. Oh, this is like the optimal way to do it. Yep, just do this. And then move it here. And then do this. Yeah. Yeah, I keep getting this. Okay, for how long do I have to do this? Until 20, you think? Like, it's not getting any harder, and it's also kind of boring. And it seems like something that's just a little bit too dragged out. Never enough time for them, fast as we can. No time. Oh well, you did your best. Lunch rush, lost. Shades depressed. Oh, I lost? Okay. Alright. This one is really basic. It is really basic, yes. Well, you finished, I guess. Not a great job. Weak performance. Talk to Oscar for reassignment. Go away. Okay. That was, not fun. That part it's was not good. Wow, lunch rush is kind of terrifying. It wasn't terrifying. I feel like there was no risk involved. It doesn't feel like there was a threat of game over. There was no actual challenge other than just like sandwich, drink, sandwich, sandwich. I don't know. Sandwiches and drinks all over the floor. Did they even eat anything? It got kind of hectic in there. You missed a few employees. I didn't even know there was a time limit. Like, if you had put a time on the screen, I'd be like, holy crap, I gotta act fast and clear this line. But at a certain point, it just got so repetitive that I was like, when is it over? And I don't think that's a feeling you ever want to have in a video game. You never want to be playing something and feel like, when is this over? Let's get you a new job. Clearly too many sandwiches in this one, right? How about a cubicle? Boxes are super productive. I'm a box. I would know. Looks like 4C is open. Okay, go to 4C. Also, wipe your shoes off. Those sandwiches are company property. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. I got the game before those things got revealed about pirate software. That's fine. Like, if you genuinely play this game and you enjoy it, regardless of who pirate software is or what they do, at the end of the day, what matters is that you like it, you know? You're allowed to separate artists from the art. Hey, new hire, you made it. Yeah, here I am. I guess. Welcome to your new home. I really outdid myself with this one. Good job, Oscar. Home? How could anyone live here? I hear the carpet under the desk is extra comfy if you need to nap during your shift. Average day working at Blizzard. How long is my shift? Hilarious question, new hire. Have fun and don't leave your cubicle for any reason. Blinking lights in a field of darkness. Man, you're like really bad at following directions. In fact, you've been pretty bad this whole time. The only people this bad are following directions are managers. By the compiler, you're a manager? Why didn't you tell me? We've got to get you upstairs immediately. The elevator's right. I'm already promoted to manager? Well, Laura, you've done it. You beat the system by doing nothing. Again, this is another one of those moments where whiplash just hits you so hard. It's like out of nowhere, you present a stake, and it's just like, oh, this is something you have to do now, and then out of nowhere, it's just like, oh, by the way, that thing you're doing now doesn't matter, on to the next thing. On to the next thing. I'm getting that feeling a lot in this game, where it's just like you set up a premise, and instead of just like elaborating on it, or just developing it, it's just like, well, it's over, on to the next thing. I actually did semi-enjoy it when I played it, but the thing is that looking back, it's not really great, so not sure why I did. Like, if I played it now, I wouldn't really enjoy it. Hey, it's this guy. You gotta give the Whistler special. Hello, Joe. You called? I need this door open. Can you help out a friend in need? Of course, Joe. Am I gonna get dragged in there? Nice. Nothing like a good smashy, right, intern? Okay, this is another one of those quips that tries to be funny. Need anything further? Nah, just fine. Thanks. See you soon, intern. I don't like this game, but the pixel is pretty decent, not gonna lie. I agree, the art is nice. The game itself so far... I don't know. This section was real too long, I agree. It wasn't too long, there was just a lot of things happening that... Again, there's no elaboration, there's no presentation, nothing make me... There's nothing, you know? I was just randomly assigned to do tasks that at the end of the day didn't really matter. Been here all my life and then some. Never seen an edge myself. Why are we going sideways anyways? Aren't elevators supposed to go up? Nobody moves up the corporate ladder. We all just side grade and pat each other on the back. That doesn't really sound worth it to me. There's a lot that's worth it when family's on the line. Anyway, this got kind of heavy. I'll see you on the other side, intern. Maybe this one section was a representation of Pirate Software's life while working at Blizzard. You know, just stuck in the endless corporate world where you're just doing random tasks and being changed from one side to the other, not really doing anything. The artifact, where did it go? No, it's not real. None of this is. Okay, now we're back to like the emotional roller coaster with this guy. Yep, we're back to the emotional roller coaster. Dad, I wish you would listen to me. I don't know if I can do this alone. I don't even know you're aware of what you're doing right now, Lore. Okay, we got the Codex, we got the... Okay, so the Codex represents, like, the evil. I'm still not sure what's inside the Codex itself. Binder is the representation of clock, possibly time, and then my dad is kind of just there, and I'm kind of, like, angry at my dad. What have I done? I'm blaming myself for the death of my dog in which I had nothing to do with. Foolish, indecisive child. I can't be like this anymore. I can't let it hurt me. Bros in the back rooms? I got this. Alright, completely different area. Yeah, I gotta say that when I first learned about Heartbound, my very first time hearing about it, and looking at the art, I was like, this game looks cool. And if you go based off the Steam page, and how it's presented from a pixelated standpoint, it looks like it could be cool. The art is cool, the name is catchy. The way some of the characters exist and they look, it's just like, wow, this game looks like it could be cool. Like, if I saw this on the Steam page and I didn't know anything about it, I would be like, wow, I would check this out. But once I get into the game, it's just like, oh god, okay, it needs a little work. I guess, gave you a minute to clear my head. Good, now it's time for the real work. So everything I just did wasn't real work? Nope. Anyway, time to pay up on that favor. Ugh, fine. Good, now let's get you a hat. This is ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Okay. Alright, now that you look the part, I need you to do a little snooping around for me. What should I be looking for exactly? The boss. Wait, what? Look around, let me know what you find. Alright, I can do that. I could count on you, intern. Is it just like more of the same? An ambiguous job with an unknown pay that could get me killed, just what I always wanted. Well, there's been no stakes, nothing to imply that you could die here. It's more of the same. I just have to be on the lookout for the boss. So I'm guessing if I go straight forward, I'll find the boss. Big doors. I can't open yet. Okay, we got a computer. This screen is covered in sensitive stuff. That's sensitive stuff. Stop clearing so. Okay. There's a pair of sunglasses in here. Hey, bring those over to me at the pool. I need them for work. The writing is really bad. Like, I can confidently say the writing in this game is really bad. I thought it was going to improve over time, but how do I say this in a nice way? Like, I don't want to be harsh, but I also want to be fair. I don't want to just dogpile going like, oh, it's pirate software. We all hate pirate software right now. We're trying to cancel. You know, no. The writing sounds like it was written by a teenager. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like a teenager saw every single Marvel movie and then decided, let me write the story here with a bunch of quips and like funny little dry humor moments that will make you go like, okay. But I feel like if I was a kid, if I was like a teenager, maybe between the ages of 13 to like 15, I'd be like, oh, that's really funny. Yeah, here we go. So maybe that is the target audience. Maybe this game was made for 13 to 15-year-olds. Not this again. It's dry humor about office life? Okay, yeah, but that would be a pretty weird juxtaposition, right? Because it would be like dry humor with a tone for like teenagers, but then you're not really doing anything cool. You're just doing office job. Here's $1, get me a coffee. Seriously, seriously. Get Joe his coffee? Yes. Alright, fine. I can do that. Good, catch you later. It's almost like, imagine a teenager who's worked a corporate job and is now retelling their experiences of how they feel inside a corporate job. Like, I'm not saying this to be mean. Let me just point that out there. It feels like, how do I say that? You know when you have like bring your kid to work day and your kid kind of just wanders around the hallways of work waiting for dad to finish his job so we can all go home. And I'm kind of just wandering. That's what it feels like right now. This thing only has a coin slot, then what's the dollar for? That's a vending machine, so I gotta find the coffee maker. Something's in the pool, probably a sock. Okay, there's a gym, cool. But there's a sock over there. You found a sweaty gym sock. But yeah, that's the way it feels for me. If I was a kid and I went to like my dad's job at a bring your kid to work day and I was just stuck aimlessly wandering around, sometimes adults will be giving me like these menial tasks. Like, hey, can you help me with like little stamp these things? You know, just out of pity, you know, just because they see me out, they see that I'm so bored. That's what I feel like would happen. This is the kind of experience I would feel. And you know, based off the story, we showed up in this world. My dad immediately just says, oh, you're not supposed to be in this part, go away. He pushes me away, and then I'm stuck in this area. So maybe that is the experience I'm trying to, like... maybe that's the experience that Pirate Software is trying to give me right now. That I'm just a kid at my dad's job, and I'm kind of just waiting for his shift to be over, and I'm kind of just doing random stuff for people to keep myself entertained until the shift is over. Of course, I get recommended this after watching the Meat Canyon video. Hey, Damon, what's up? Okay, we got Joe's coffee. You brought it? Yeah, I got the coffee. Yeah, here we go. Whoops. Just threw the coffee into the abyss. That's fine. I don't even like coffee. Then what was the point of that? You see what I mean? It's just like you build up the stakes, and then out of nowhere, stakes are gone. You do work, and then at the end of the day, it's just like, that never mattered. Keep the change. Get yourself a drink. You deserve it. Oh, don't look at me like that. Bah, fine. I'm sorry. Let me teach you something in return. Alright, this is better than this better not be a trick, though. Do you know how to whistle? Nope. Well, scrunch your face up and blow. That's a funny face. Okay, this is the one funny moment I've seen so far in the game. That's funny. And it's the only reason it is funny for me is because I don't know how to whistle, and that's the face I make when I'm whistling. Yeah, a little less. All of that. Okay, that's good. There you go. Hey, thanks, Joe. Anytime, intern. Oh yeah, don't use your newfound skills near the pool. Why not? Just trust me, intern. Take the sock? There is no sock around here. This bench looks extra comfy. You could take a nap if you weren't on the case. It's the most massively useful thing in the universe. Shame someone left it here. Okay. So I'm not supposed to whistle near the water. Sharp whistle rings out across the water? Okay, what happens now? What happens now? Ha, bold move. Oscar did say I'm bad at following directions. Your funeral, intern. Oh, do I get a fight sequence now? Hey. Hey? Small green need a thing? What kind of thing? Pool pal Paul will show. Alright. That was a close one. Enjoy shiny tasty green. Tasty? A small golden heart. There's a picture inside of a younger man with glasses. He looks familiar. A deliciously painful memory tied to that object. Oh, the book talks to me now. Where are you? Wherever I like. Well, nobody said you could talk. Stop me then. This is a very clear example of nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. This scene is the best description of the writing. The fact that he has to deal with it, glasses really shows either this game's age or Pirate Software's mind being frozen in a particular era. The game lore makes zero sense. So far, no, it doesn't. Okay, if I must answer myself, is his writing style immature? That's what I mentioned earlier. The writing style feels like it was written by an early teenager. Okay, so now I grab the locket. Again, I was under the impression that I was going to be threatened by whistling near the water. But instead, the water entity is friendly, gives me a locket, and then I just get a flashback of my house. Something painful. Something hidden. Okay. Gnawing its way forward. I just gave it a little push. Find more like this. I want you to feel the rest. Okay, so I just gotta like find hidden items that are basically just like pieces of lore drop. There are 3 fights in this game. I've already had 2 apparently. Okay, so now I'm supposed to get a drink. There's no birdie bots here, so I don't have to worry about that. But let's go to the vending machine, get a drink, and see what happens. The coin pops into the slot as the machine wears to life. Okay. The key looks like solid gold, but it's just a cheap toy. Okay. That's me and my dog on an empty house. Dialogue feels ChatGPT-ish. I don't think it was written by ChatGPT because, well, this game's been in development since 2017, 2015 or something like that. A long time, right? But ChatGPT released in 2022, so this was definitely all handwritten. Okay, I got a key that was kind of like a toy. Maybe that's the key that I need to go here. No. Yeah, so unless the dialogue was added after 2022, which would have been like 5 years in the making, I doubt it. The screen is covered in sensitive stuff. You don't have this clearance to read it. Okay. What's the key for? I think I just have to wander around now. Are you gonna try to ARG this game? What does ARG mean? I just assume it means augmented reality. Okay, so not here. This office segment is just a long... It's long, man. It's just long. Like, at least this entire segment feels drawn out. Right, he honestly needs to hire someone to make the dialogue more sense, but then again, he's already built part of the game. Yeah, that would imply that he has to, like, rewrite and redo a lot of things. Let me see if I can open one of these things with the keys I just found. Or maybe I just have to go back to the pool for the guy. Working out with a buddy makes things pretty easy, especially when your buddy is as quick as Chomper. It gives me something to shoot for. Working out with a buddy makes things pretty... Okay, we're just saying the same thing. Especially when your buddy is as slow as Trapper. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah. Well, I'm catching up. Impossible. Okay, so they just start up. Yep. The key unlocks a text file that talks about Pirate Software's experience as a game dev at Blizzard. Technically a QA tester. Which is still technically game dev. You know, it still falls under it. But QA falls under the QA portion of it. I was a QA, just not a tester at video games. I was a QA in biology. Okay, let's go here. Let's talk to this guy again. Another day. Another dollar. Another coffee. Hey, you heard any good rumors? Yeah. I heard about a guy who asked too many questions. Oh, yeah? What's his name? I gotta know the details. You tell me. Okay. I'm just kind of being forced to wander around now, aren't I? It's nice to see other places sometimes. Make sure to get out and see the world. Yep. I got the key. It didn't really tell me what I'm supposed to do with the key. I just have to wander around. Okay, that's a save. The gym is in this direction. Brother, where am I supposed to go? That's broken. Let me read these notes. Notice all lost items will be held in the cafe until claimed or incinerated. The management. Okay, so maybe there's some lost items here that I need to do some investigating. Bro, I'm leaving. Alright, I'll catch you later, dude. Okay, hey, it's the new manager. What a green bean. That's kind of messed up. Want to fight about it? Nah. Good, I'm busy with my morning routine anyways. What's your routine? Eating eggs. Never skip egg day. Okay. Yeah, that's how I feel. Eggs finished. It's time to get ripped. That little dude is intense. Like a fire at the circus. Okay, thank you for respecting my personal space. How come the management lets you drink 2 coffees? Because I'm freaking awesome? Is that really the dialogue that we're gonna get here? Why does management let you drink 2 coffees? Because I'm freaking awesome? Right, you get that literally right after never skip egg day. Okay. I get up and have a cup of coffee. On my way to work, I have a cup of coffee. When I get to work, I have a cup of coffee. I live here. Okay, so the jams are too strong to turn off. The jellies are pretty tough too. A beautiful handbag. The strap breaks when you lift it. Okay, so now we got more lore. Thank you. I was wondering what I have to do. Laugh track Seinfeld theme intensifies. I feel like we need that. Some of these things are so deadpan that you kind of need the laugh track to kind of to give you the reassurance that it's a funny moment. You know, some of the things I'm reading here, they're so unfunny, I suppose, that I feel like I need a reassurance. I need to be let know that, hey, this is supposed to be funny. So that way I can give myself the permission to find it funny. This feels like it was written in the early 2010s Tumblr era. It does feel like that. I'm still missing some stuff, aren't I? I'm doing the sleep. Please to be quiet. A big ham and a little ham. Ham, ham, ham. You might go through 1,000 ideas before you hit the one you like. Don't stop trying. That's actually a good piece of advice. It's actually a very good piece of advice. This feels like a Delta Room ripoff, not gonna lie. Still no indication about the door. I need to find more... yeah, I need to find more lore drops. I was hoping to find one at the gym. Maybe the camera. The camera goes off without being touched. A small photo slides out to the side. The edges of a window frame can be seen in each shot. It's full of unused film and flashbulbs. Okay. I just gotta keep wondering, right? Not unfunny, just cringe, I suppose, but, you know, even in the cringiest thing, even in the most cringiest joke ever made, there was an attempt to be funny. Okay, this guy finished talking with me. Let me go to the gym again, see if I can find something. They each have their own dialogue? Looks like it. I gave all my work to the guy in 3A. What a maroon. Keep your area tidy and work won't be as stressful. They just have one line for each one. Okay. Let's try the gym again. Yeah, forcing the funny is cringeworthy. He has all the supporters, so why didn't he ask them? Oh yeah, because, well, he doesn't want to. I suppose so. Hey, look, it's this person. Now they're lifting. Here to watch me get ripped? Yeah. Thought so. Nerd. Anyways, someone left junk on my bench. I threw it down below if you want it. Oh, there we go. The necklace. Or the bracelet. The bracelet feels cheap, like a painted plastic. Alright, hopefully this is the last piece of lore drop. Yeah, I was watching TV with my dog. I just keep getting the same scene over and over again, but like every time, it's just a little bit more detail. Was that it? Hey, nerd. You blanked out for a minute there like a weirdo. The locker stands stockless before you. It seems lonely. The locker is locked. I guess it takes its job seriously. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. I wish the door actually gave us a hint for what it needs. Yeah. Let's check now. I feel like at one point, the book would tell me what else we're missing. Oh, there we go. There's like a little bracelet here. I was watching TV with my dog. Cut to the next scene. No, all the scenes I've gotten so far has been I'm sitting on the couch and then suddenly, oh, but now there's a TV. Oh, but now the TV's turned on. Oh, but it's just like these little details one by one by one by one. And it's all the same scene getting repeated over and over again with minor details. The chain falls apart in your hand. The last piece, finally. Okay, so what are we doing here? Oh, there we go. It's again. You're always doing this. Doing what exactly? Coddling him. He's never going to grow up this way. Sitting on the couch wasting time with that thing. He's fine. One day he'll be too old to laze his summers away. Let him enjoy himself. He's going to be just like you at this rate. Ooh, that's mean. What's that supposed to mean? It means you're weak. You've always been weak. Even now, you don't have the strength to stand up for yourself. Pathetic. Wow, why is she so mean? Alright, so my parents all suck. That's what I'm seeing. No, it can't be her. It's time to get out of here. You're right, new hire. Luckily, I've been instructed to open these doors for you. What's on the other side? Paperwork and a bunch of... I don't want to do more work. I really don't want to do more work. Nope. Well, let's get on with it then. Sure thing. Also, give me that hat. It's company property. Like, what I've experienced so far in this game... It's just an entire an office space. Like if my life revolved around working at an office space and I was gonna make a job, I mean, if I was gonna make a game based off my experiences, the only experience I would have would be an office space, and that's what I would make a game about. That's what I'm kind of getting at here. This is what I'm feeling. Would you look at this? Abandoning your best friend Joe at the drop of a hat. Speaking of which, where's that hat? Oscar took it. You know what? He probably deserves it. Okay. Any leads on the boss yet? Yeah. At least. I think so. Well, lay it on me then. I'm not even sure if it's really her or not. All jokes aside, is everything alright? You seem kinda down. Suddenly this guy cares about me? No, I'm pretty stressed out. Look, I know I can be a bit of a jerk sometimes. Just remember, whatever... You see, the characters are flip-flopping, bro. The character... Now this guy suddenly cares about me, when all this point he's been like the fun, nonchalant, hey, we're here to have fun. But then suddenly he's having a heart-to-heart with me? No problem, intern. We better get going, huh? Yeah, I gotta get back to the pool. All this talking really tired me out. So if we assume Pirate made this game out of his own experience, does that also include the parents talking smack in that scene? Maybe. yeah, I'm not getting fired for it. Maybe so. I don't know, really. Like, I'm not one to assume and just, like, put that stuff... And put, just put experiences in people's lives. But, at least the corporate section of it... I don't know, for a game called Heartbound, I'm thinking, like, adventure, outdoors, science, magic, all that stuff. But, like, an entire section about corporate life? Sounds... Are you ready? Ready for what? It's time for your termination. Wait, what? You're no longer valuable to Tower Corp, so you're being deleted. Lucky you. You can't be serious. You're right. I'm Oscar. Have a good 60 seconds, new hire. What is... Okay, so I'm getting deleted in 60 seconds. Only a few seconds left and you want to spend them with me? I'm honored. Oh, so I get to unblock this. Okay, so if I press back, it pulls it. You can't do that. I'm company property. Okay. Yeah, is it because of Earthbound? Because there's Bound and Heartbound? Maybe. Okay, so we made it to the boss's office. Damn, this game is so boring. I'm giving it a fair critique. Miss me, moron? Kiddo? Okay. Coming all this way to grovel at my feet? No. Something wrong, sweetie? Okay, so this is my mom? It's not real? You can't be real? Literally none of this makes sense. Like, I'm teleported to a job that I don't even know is even real or not, but apparently it exists. And my parents work here. Like, do I just never know what my parents do for a living? Leave the boy alone. Nobody speaks to me that way. Dad? He got what he deserved. He's just having a timeout, honey. What have you done? I won't let you do this. No more lies. Okay. Alright, another boss fight. Let's go. Okay. So it's not a boss fight then? I'm the boss here, not you. Just stop. Or what? Or... Are we not fighting? Or you'll hurt me just like you hurt him. Feeding the poor thing garbage while he pleaded with you. Feed Baron Viking feast? I did? No, he's my best friend. He's always been there for me, even when you weren't. How dare you talk back to me? Okay, so now we're doing a fight. Brother, you've got a habit of doing terrible things. You stole from a poor old man. You didn't even want it. Just like you don't want me. Tried to steal the apple. I didn't even do this. I'm being accused of stealing an apple from an old man. I didn't even do that. You're wrong. That never happened. I know better than to take what isn't mine. I hope you learn the same lesson one day. What did you just say to me? Despite your hurtful words. In his final moments, you let him live. You care so much for Baron. Such a compassionate child. That's not what happened. So I just keep getting accused of random things, and it's my job to prove that that never happened. I was blinded by fear and didn't recognize him. Even then, it was wrong, and I would do it differently given the chance. Arrogant child. Murdered Joe? That time I murdered Joe? What? We all remember that, don't we? Is this the sort of stuff that's supposed to happen at like at a different timeline? I never did I didn't even know this was an option. Why am I getting accused of doing things I never did? Okay, so what if I do... Let's pick the wrong option right now and see what happens. I picked the wrong option, now what? Did I? Maybe I did. I don't know what I'm capable of anymore. Now we all know the truth. We're all on the same page together. Okay, so if I do the wrong thing, then I lose HP. You're hurting me. You've always hurt me. Brother, what is going on? Why do you hate me? I don't hate you. I never did. Even with everything you've done. All that pain and sadness just made me stronger. It helped me to deal with people like you, people who hate themselves as much as you do. No, stop. You can't do this. Do what? Forgive you, Mom? Brother, what kind of game is this? Brother. Gaslighting simulator? Family Guy cutaways? Joseph Joestar? Dad? I'm sorry. No, I should listen to... Brother, the writing in this game is all over the place. And I said I would give it a critique, a fair critique. And this is my fair critique of what we just experienced. What the hell was that? What? That was supposed to be like a big moment, right? Hey, the boss is here. I'm gonna fight. There's a fight sequence happening. Wait, oh wait, no, there's no fight sequence happening, by the way. Also, let me just accuse you of things you never did. It's like you gave me the option to do all these things, and then it's just like, wait a minute, that never happened. The entire fight, the entire fight sequence was literally the chick saying, wow, I can't believe you did this. And then me going like, no, I didn't. And then she takes damage for that. That's what's been happening. It's literally a he said, she said situation where I just go like, nah, that didn't happen. No. And then she just takes damage for it. She just takes damage. I should have paid more attention to what was going on. I just got so wrapped up in work that I forgot what it meant to be a dad. It hasn't even been explained what was happening. Like, why were you a terrible dad? You screamed at me once, which was never explained. You tried to be nice with me, and your wife was the one that was mean, but now you're apologizing for always being at work? I let you down. It's fine. No, it's not. But I hope in time it can be. Please take this before you go. Do I get the dog piece? It's a phone. Kind of a what? No matter how busy I am, I'll make sure to answer if you call. I need to head back to work. Just know you can call me anytime. Hey, Dad? Yes? I love you. Love you too, son. Oh, the dog is here. I'm crying at the dog. Okay, I'm guessing I get the heart piece now, like the soul piece. Brother. Bro, the dialogues don't even make sense. They really don't. Like, at that point, it just makes no sense. Yeah. Steven, I have bad news for you. It's been 2 hours since you started your stream. You can't refund anymore. I wasn't planning on refunding. Like, I think it would be pretty unfair for me to refund. I'm giving the game a fair shot. Even if the game it sucks. Even if I don't like it, you know, I want to give it a fair shot, and I think it'd be not fair for me to go like, oh, I'm gonna hate play your game and then refund it because that's just the kind of person I am. No, I only refund games that are genuinely, I'm like, wow, this is a really bad game. But because I'm playing it for a critique, an honest critique, I feel like it'd be unfair if I refund it. Okay, especially when you wish things happened differently. You're getting stronger. Don't give up. I'm proud of you. Stronger in what way? Like in the emotional way? Because in like from a physical standpoint, all I did was like office type jobs. Right, so I finished that one. Oh, I can click on this one now, the ice one. Let's go for the middle one. This game escaped Game Maker Studio, not was released. Did the dad turn into the dog? I don't think that's what happened. Yeah. What the dog doing? I'm not sure. It's Delta Room, but you have a job. I'm really looking forward to this next part because that entire office segment of working, you know, just working at an office, being at a daycare basically, while my dad worked. That part was really not fun. I had no fun. I had no enjoyment. The cooking mini game, like the kitchen mini game, sucked. The looking for the dog, I mean, for the rubber duckies was kind of boring. Just doing tasks. It was literally a complete tasks simulator. Where I was just like going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Right, you can't change what happened. You're right. But will it last? You're only going to hurt them. I'm gonna hurt people now, in the end. Animus. Twisted. Trapped. Lost souls. The game lore really needs to be thought through more for sure. I think the game has a lot of potential. There's just so much of it that's just bad. He looks pretty beaten up. Nothing a little pick-me-up can't fix. Do you really think you can help him? Of course, kiddo. I can do anything. I'm not a kid anymore, Cersei. I grew up a bunch over the summer and everything. Year length doesn't count for nothing, kiddo. Now help me get him back to town. Okay, what are we dealing with here? First it was ghosts. That's the best I can do for now. Is he gonna be okay? Oh, it'll take a miracle. Thankfully, I'm a miracle worker. A modest miracle worker, no less. Quiet, you. Hey, hey. Look, he's moving. Told you. Miracle worker. Oh, no. Oh, no. We made it to Furryland. Oh, no, no, please. I can't do this. I can't fight you. I'll calm down, you big baby. You're safe here in my house. We made it to the furries. And I'm Ramul. We can totally be friends and stuff. You're late for work, kiddo. Mail ain't gonna deliver itself. I'm working again. Oh, wait, no. Okay, thank you. I'm not working. For a second, I thought it was gonna work. Anyways, welcome to Animus. Whatever you are. Okay, so Animus is the current world I'm in. Cool. First it was Tower Corp. Now... let's go see what else we gotta do. Talking animals. I finally lost it. You know what? Whatever. At least they seem friendly. Okay, this is... see, this is more of what I would expect from a game called Heartbound. Greenery, trees, talking animals, magic. I like this. This is a complete 180 from, like, the office world, and I'm actually very happy for it. Where is it? Where's the monster? Amelia, wait. That's my green friend, not a monster. Your time has come to an end, creature of darkness. Have at you. Wow, I just got demolished. What the heck are you doing? I felt the monster. Emilio, your head is harder than your hammer. This thing isn't a monster. I see. They're not furries, guys? How do you know? Also, now he's kidnapped by furries after fighting his dad, talking to a talking dog, and falling out of the sky. Yeah. I'm fine. He didn't even hit me that hard. Anyways, I need to find Baron and get back home. Baron? Friend of yours, I take it? Before you ask, he's my... You know, to be honest with you, I don't really know what he is right now. Well, he's a dog. Either way, part of him is here and I need to find it. Alright, you two. Leave this one alone and get home. Got it? Yes, ma'am. Sorry for the trouble. Alright, so I'll just walk around. Okay. Ed, you, be careful around town. There are a bunch of downright animals out here. I get it, because it's a place full of animals, and this place is full of animals. Oh, I just got hit in the face. This guy literally just knocked me down to the floor, and it was like, oh, no hard feelings, my bad. Hey, green friend. Hey? Sorry about Emilio. He gets a bit caught up in being a hero. This game is missing fights. Like, that's one thing I've noticed. I've only had, like, 2 fights. The third fight was a clickbait, and so far I've had no combat in this game. No combat. Pocket watch, you can watch the hours go by. Don't know what the pocket part is for, though. Looks like a little beat up. Maybe Emilio can fix it. He's pretty good with stuff. They haven't really laid out the premises of what I'm supposed to be doing here. Other than just like, you gotta find the dog's soul. But now it's just like there's a pocket watch that I have to fix. Steven, you look like Alexander Lush. I don't know what that means. Is this open world? No. Let's save it just in case. Stop resting. No, I don't want to rest. Yeah, just look for the cactus. Yeah, again, one thing that really kind of like, me, is the fact that the game is so linear. It's like, look for the cactus. I'm giving you like making you believe that there's any direction other than the one direction. You great fool. Arr. Okay. How could you raise arms against an innocent? I didn't do that. Emilio? Is he talking to me? What were you thinking? Oh, I think he's talking to himself. Emilio. What? I'm back in the stupid thing. He hurt you again. Hurt him back. How do you feel? Well, he didn't mean to. So this is like the decision-making part of the game. I didn't notice this so much beforehand, but this is literally the part where you get to make the decision of, hey, do you want to do the good thing or the bad thing? And then you get judged at by whatever actions you do at the end. So it's like, hey, do you want to be the good guy or do you want to be the bad guy? And it's like, how do you feel about how he hurt you? Oh, he didn't mean to. Murder. Those are the 2 options. You don't know what you're talking about. You do, you just can't see it yet. It's the same thing with, like, Joe. The options with Joe that I didn't even get to talk to Joe was like, hey, Joe's there. Murder him. It's like, what? Disappointed armadillo noises. Disappointed armadillo noises. Disappointed armadillo noises. That looks like placeholder text. But I know it wasn't supposed to be placeholder text. Wait, please tell me what you require. Are you sure? Yes. I have failed you twice already. Alright. Ramul told me to stop by and ask you about fixing this watch. Is this game meant for, like, actual kids? That's what I think so. I've been saying that since I started playing the game. The game feels like it was written by a teenager for kids. It's like, I'm 15 years old, I made this game with the intention of having my younger brother play it. Not in a bad way. Again, let me reiterate. I'm not saying that in a bad way, going like this game is meant for kids. You know, like YouTube Kids exists for a reason. If there was a Netflix for kids, but for video games, I feel like this game would probably fall under that category. Squire? Quickly now. So this guy is an armadillo that believes he's a knight, but he's not dressed as a knight at all. And he wants me to follow him. And wants me to be a squire. Where does this come from? See, it's just like the land spawns when it needs to. When it's like plot relevant. This is the start of every horror movie I've ever seen. Great. Mushroom horror. My favorite. Okay, I think this is cool. This part looks really cool. This guy's tired. Emilio? What ho, Squire? Are you okay? Never better. You sure about that? Of course. Go on ahead and find the materials we need. I'll make sure the escape route back is clear. Aye. Long armadillo. I have been injured, Squire. I mean, that's pretty obvious. You are most perceptive. Injured by what? Don't worry about me. I can take it. Make it back home by myself. Ask if he needs help. He looks like he needs it. He can handle himself. Let's say that he can handle himself. Alright, well, what are we doing here? You'll need to find a sunstone at the bottom of the mine. All to fix a pocket watch? I need to find a sunstone? You'll know when you see it. That's not super helpful. Additional armadillo sigh. I've never seen it. Then how do you know it's here? They told me. They? You have too much to learn. You have much to learn, Squire. Take my tools, you'll need them. Alright. A large stone whale blocks your path. It's cute in a grumpy, vandalized sort of way. Destroy the whale? Yeah. Yeah, I'm super not sure. Okay, so why give me the option? Why give me the option to destroy the whale if I can't destroy the whale? Actually, are you sure you don't need any help? Help? Yeah. Help getting home? I would be very thankful for that, Squire. It's lore. What is? I am. It's my name. Then I would be very thankful for the help, lore. Let's get you home. What was the point of giving me the option to either not help him or actually do help him if at the end of the day I'm still going to end up helping him? You're welcome. So, the sunstone is at the bottom of the mine, and there's literally no way for me to progress in the game until I helped him. Correct, northeast from where I was felled in battle. Wait, battle? Of course. Only a most incredible warrior could best me. Like, that's one of those things where it really just kind of upsets me. I can handle our noble quest while you recover, as long as you are able of mind and body. Well, I'm not off to explore a cave to fix a watch. Well, I'm off to explore a cave to fix a watch in a village full of talking animals. Yeah, see, the premise of this world so far is kind of bad. Pain armadillo noises. Okay. Are you alright? Worry not. These wounds shall not best me on this day. Always live, never die. Intense armadillo wheezing. Alright, that's enough. But the quest. But nothing. I can handle it. You can sleep. But, I said sleep. Intense armadillo sleeping. The illusion of choice, exactly. It's like the game makes it so there is an option. Like, hey, you can choose not to help him. Hey, you can choose to destroy this elephant block that's in the way. But the reality is that the game is just simply not going to let you progress until you make the right decision. Like, there's no way for you to mess up so far. They said northeast, right? So it's this way. There's no way for you to mess up in the game Which is why I think this is a kid's game. Because even if you try to mess up, they're just gonna like block your path until you get the right answer. You know why? Why was Noble Clest in rainbow colors? I have no idea, man. Intense bad game designing? Man, you always do this in the end. However, it won't matter. Even in this part, they're coming. Even in this one little segment that I was doing, if that was supposed to be a maze with wrong answers, there was no wrong answers. You know how in Pokemon there's like those cave systems where they have like multiple ladders, and sometimes when you mess up you get sent back to the beginning or to like a completely different area? That doesn't happen here. There's only one direction for you to go in, and that's the direction, the correct direction. So it's literally a walking simulator. It's very persistent. Okay, a talking leaf is talking to me. Always pushing forward. Never stopping. This isn't happening. Again with the this isn't happening. Poor sweet. Don't give up. Keep going. It isn't your place to choose, dear brother. You are regretfully correct, dear sister. It must forge its own path. Who? That's a good question. Who are you? Oh wait, is this a dream sequence? I don't think so, because I just literally dropped into where the sunstone should be. It does not know. That's the way of things. A damaged vessel? Give it time. We shall test it. I'm not here to play games. A strong response. Yet it can't make a decision when it matters. It's set to help him. Then left him in the dark. Then chose to help him instead. Okay, so right now it's talking about the armadillo thing. Right, it's saying, oh, you can't make a decision because you decided not to help the armadillo, but then you ended up helping him anyways, so therefore, haha, you're indecisive, you don't know what you're doing. The game didn't give me an option. There was the one thing. All mixed up, you have no idea who I am. Some things are known, little one. Not yet enough. Clarity brings action. Action brings clarity. Preserving the statue was an act. Preserving the statue was an act. What statue are we talking about? Was it out of fear? Reverence? It needs to break these bonds. What statue are we talking about here, sir? It needs to keep control. Why are you telling me this? Why does it even matter to you? It may learn in time. It may. Goodbye, little one. Dream sequence 1,000%. Undertale from Walmart. You've got a glowing stone now, but you feel pretty uneasy. Well, I've lost it. Talking animals, floating heads. So I guess that was kind of like a dream sequence or something? I'm not really sure. Don't forget about me. Just leave me alone already. No. I don't think I will. Take the quick way back. Who needs to see the same thing twice? Why would you even present that option? It wasn't even a matter of this is difficult. The design is like a beginner who wants to make a veteran level game design. The goal is not reached, and it is not a bad goal, but he should ask his supporters. Does Lore know about the talking book? Lore is directly talking to the talking book, yes. And now the injured armadillo he's ready to rejoin our campaign. It's finished. To the mines, Squire. Emilio. Tally ho. Emilio, yes. Heard him. Fix your mistake. Fix your mistake. What are you talking about? What mistake? I don't like how the options in this game are literally... This armadillo's been friendly with me. He's my friend. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Like, what? Do you see that? At least present a character that is morally ambiguous. Give me a character that makes me want to consider hurting them. But no, this armadillo's, apart from that one instance where we first interacted, he's been nothing but friendly, and then I'm just like, oh, kill him. Of course. Glad I could help. To the forge. You need help getting up? Worry not. I can do this. Okay, that was kind of funny. How did you do that? With gusto. Behold. Wait, you're already done? Was my skill in doubt? I am the master of this forge. That's actually pretty awesome. Thank you, Lore. Also, I've got an axe. It's for you. For me? Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. No squire of mine will go into battle undergeared. There's only been 2 fights, brother. And it's been 2 fights against the same monster. I can't fix the wood backing on the pocket watch. Oh. However, Fern most definitely can. She lives west of here. Thank you, Emilio. Anytime, Lore. So the watch at the end of the day is still busted. And Fern lives west. And you see that? The map just keeps unraveling itself. I think he should consider just finishing this project and putting it behind himself. He better off starting something new. I think so too. Like, this game has potential. The story has the ability, the characters, you know, there's potential in this game to make something good. But what we have so far right now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm pushing myself to go through this. Like, I'm just doing it for the sake of giving it a proper take, you know? Oh, sorry, I was just looking for someone. Oh, wow. Look at the fur on you. That's just my sweater. Yeah, okay, sure. Anyway, what do you need? What are you doing in my yard? Someone's in the yard? Road. Stay back. Okay, so the lion, the tiger, is dating the deer. Cool. Road. Yep, this is the furry level. This is the furry level. Everything is fine, you big dork. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, I'll get out of your way. Don't mind her. She means well. I'm kinda used to weird outbursts at this point. Neat, I guess. Anyway. Why is everything over the top? That's the thing. The text is over the top. Sometimes some of the animation is over the top, but a lot of the aspects of the setting are just bland. You know, there's no oomph. It's just sporadic and random. Emilio said to come find Fern to help me fix this pocket watch. Hey, that's me. You're Fern? No. Clearly I'm Emilio. Okay, this is another case where the girl has been nothing but sweet to me this whole time, and now suddenly she's a prankster, she's a jokester. Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm just ribbing ya. Alright, alright. Let me see this thing. Wow. Well, self-report, bro. What is this? Off topic, but you should stream Daydream when it comes out. I don't know what that is. What is Daydream? This thing is proper trashed. Well, yeah. That's why I'm here. Yeah, but this is super messed up. Like, totally messed up. This is getting silly. Keep your cool? No, this is obnoxious. It's not really getting silly. She's just saying, hey, this is really bad. Again, this is one of those moments where I'm just like, it's not that big of a deal. Why? It's one of those moments where I'm like, it's not that big of a deal, but the options are like, remain calm, literally kill her. Those are the 2 options. You think you can fix it? I mean, yeah, totally. What? Will you please fix the watch? Oh yeah, for sure. We gotta get lunch first, though. Lunch? Well, yeah, I don't want to work on an empty stomach. Come on inside. Lunch with deer and a mountain lion. Sounds good. And they were roommates? What? Alright, you ready to go? Go with Fern? Yeah. I guess. Let's roll. Wait, where are we weren't we just gonna eat lunch here? Where are we going? Maybe some other day. Maybe some other day what? Alright, so we're off to the deep woods. Okay. Aren't we already in the woods? Well, yeah. But not the deep woods. Okay. Alright, I guess we're doing this. I'm still waiting for that fight sequence. Again, yep, we're going in the one direction. Finally caught up to you. Is she gonna murder me? Burn? They used to say horrible things happened out here. What are you talking about? Back before he pushed you out. This isn't right. It's not. Oh, my goodness. Shut up. What? Hey, you made it here before me. What? Yeah, sorry. Just kind of phased out for a minute there. Sounds lame. You ready to eat? Sure? I can't remember the last time I ate anything. Alright, sweet. You'll need this basket. What? Just don't catch the weird stuff. Catch what? Seriously? What? Incoming. Oh, is it one of those mini games? It's one of those Toontown mini games. Bro, I'm playing browser mini games from like 2004. Nice, it's full. This thing is getting heavy. Neat. Here's another one. Alright. My favorite thing to do after doing the mini game is doing more of the mini game. And why am I catching flowers? I thought I was supposed to be getting food. We're supposed to be getting food. Why am I catching flowers? Okay. I don't seem to be getting punished for messing up. It's literally just catch stuff, and if you don't catch the stuff, you get a funny little animation of like, whoops. Well, yeah, you actually lose some flowers, okay. But it's not like a game over is you suck, try again. It's one of those things where it just extends the game. Yeah, it's one of those things where you only extend the game, but you don't necessarily lose. It just makes you play for longer. There's no lose condition here so far. Child labor? Isn't this Pirate Software's game? Yes, it is. Hey, bud, you alive? No, Dad. I don't want to ride the space pirate unicorn. Well, time to jumpstart the old noggin. Game cost $10? Yeah. Welcome back to the land of the living. Why is that little deer lady sitting like that? Why is a deer lady sitting like that? I don't like that. I don't like that the deer lady has her deer leg sticking out like that. You fell on me. You have a comfy head. I don't like the way this conversation's going. Especially since this world is in... No, I don't like it. Wamp wonk. Wait, you're eating flowers? Well, duh. You want some? Eat with fern? I don't like that. Alright. I'm in. Nice. Wharf. It tastes like sawdust. We're getting, yeah, Oreo. I don't like this. She's cuckoo, isn't she? Poor kid. Poor the kid Roblox game developers who passionate, but this is exploited. Yeah. You're being down bad right now, Steven. I'm literally being the opposite of down bad. I'm seeing this sort of stuff and I'm going like, kind of weird. I'm doing this. I'm like treating this with distance. I'm going like, this... The undertones here are kind of weird. So, is it always like this around here? Like what? This whole place feels really intense. It's not anything like home. Actually, we only have one intense character. And one goofy kid. One goofy deer. Wild, weird, and full of terrors. Every once in a while you get a bit of time to yourself. Maybe someone to share it with and think things over. Then before you know it, bam. You're back out in the woods on your own again. I don't know. What are we even talking about here? Like, I'm just being honest here. What is the conversation about? Because we're just... You know, like when you talk about nothing? I feel like that's the conversation right now. We're just talking about nothing. Well, not always. It's like, hey man, life sometimes just happens, right? Sometimes we just get things that are going on, and this is the way life is, man. And then you're just like, bro, facts. Life just is sometimes, man. It's kind of just, the good things happen, the bad things happen too. Sometimes both things happen. And I'm just here like, what? It just is. What is, man? Not sure if you noticed. A certain tall drink of nervous wreck. It might have eyes from me. Wait, are we talking about the mountain lion again? Stay out of it. Stay out of what? What is the problem? Did you notice? Pry a bit? Maybe a little? Disgusting? Why am I getting called disgusting? For wanting to pry on what's been happening. I knew I was onto something. So what do you think I should do? So the deer fern tells me that, oh, I think someone likes me. The book is telling me, blah, 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 don't get involved, right? And then it's just like, oh yeah, follow your heart, man. You really think so? What are we doing here? What are we talking about? Seems pretty risky. Push it. Life is risky sometimes. Life is always risky. You just have to do what you think is best and not worry so much. You know what? What? You're right. I am? You are. Well, thank you. Anytime. We should get out of here. I got stuff to do. Everything okay? Yeah, everything is definitely okay. Okay. I guess I convinced her to follow her crush, the mountain lion. Sure thing. I'll meet you back at the house. Alright, with the talking leaf again, that we haven't established what the talking leaf is about. Hello again. Okay, Jason is probably venting internal stuff in this game. I wouldn't know. I honestly wouldn't know. So far, it feels like a fever dream. Maybe we're thinking too much about it. Maybe we're going too deep. And it's just really a fever dream at the end of the day. It matters not, brother. You don't get to decide what matters. Why am I so... aggressive towards these heads without conviction. We shall see. In time. I don't need your judgment. I'm so angry at these floating heads for no reason. It has fire, yet no spark. It will not survive. There are other trials. There are other cycles, dear sister. You are correct, dear brother. That's enough. Enough? Definitely not. It wanted more. It dug into her life. It gained nothing and helped no one. That is not for us to decide, dear sister. Perhaps, dear brother. You're not listening to me. I'm just... It demands to be heard. It begs for attention. A natural response, dear sister. We cannot speak on its nature, dear brother. We will in time, we will. You know what? Fine. I'm sick of you wasting my time. Hurt them. Make them pay. Make them pay for literally what? Make them pay for literally what? And now there's no option. What are they talking about exactly? What are they talking about exactly? That's the fun part. That's the joke. That's the funny part. I don't know. And now I have to make them pay regardless. Why did I try to hurt them? A foolish mistake. This vessel is not ready. Shall we test it? In time. Until then, at least test me right now. Give me an action sequence. We haven't had an action sequence since, like, the first world. The wind plays through the trees as leaves fall around you. Record the journey so far? Yes. The ink sinks into the page and fades out. Your progress has been saved. It's nice to hear. It's nice here. Quiet. Rest on the forest floor? No. He is literally going insane, brother. I'm trying to follow the tempo of whatever's happening in the story. That's it. Oh, hey. Is everything alright? Well, yeah, at least I hope so. This guy's sweaty. Oh, I forgot that's a girl. They're both girls. Right, because male lions have, like, the mane. So, what's on your mind? But wait, this is a mountain lion. I don't know if mountain lions get, like, the mane. I'm not good at this kind of thing. What kind of thing? This kind of thing? Okay, so they clearly have a crush for each other. They live together. Oh, man. But they just don't... Okay, so they're roommates. That's what it is. They're roommates, but they have a crush on each other. Well, what do you want to say? Pretty sure you know the answer to that. Yeah? Furry romance. We got some furry romance. Let's go home, you big dork. Sounds good. Yeah, so they literally live together. This game cannot be real. Are you making a video review after or just a live stream? I could probably make a short. No, don't tell me. You're using ants as a way of impeding my progress? You're literally saying, brother, you are not allowed to progress. The story is this way. Here's that watch of yours. Thanks for everything, Fern. Reading that again feels like work. You see that? He literally put a thing saying you're not allowed to progress until you do the thing. Man. Okay. What's in here? It's locked and nobody seems to be answering. And they were roommates? Why is there no gun action? I don't know. Is that a platypus? I think so. Yeep. You scared the heck out of me. Sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry about it. Happens all the time. You're scared all the time? Nah. Only when green monsters sneak up on me. Not a monster. How do you know? Do you even know what a monster looks like? Of course. I'm actually investigating one right now. Wait. Seriously? Why do you think I'm out here? That's a good question. Because you're working on your tan? What kind of joke is that? A mole getting a tan. Oh, so it's not a platypus. This monster is a regular wise guy, apparently. I'm not a monster. You see that? Parry the platypus. And what are you? I'm Lore. Like, the evil brother of that robot guy? What? There's a robot guy around here? Don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will get it. The evil brother of that robot guy. Which robot guy? Anyways, what do you want? Ramul gave me this pocket watch and I'm trying to get it fixed. Let's take a look. I thought it was fixed already. We can definitely work with this. Great looking piece and in good condition too. So you can fix it? Heck yeah, I can. What do we need to do? We need to get derailed completely and do something completely irrelevant. And then fix it. Come chill with me for a bit. Don't do this. You see what I mean? Don't do this. Murder him. Chill like a freezer. That's pretty cheesy, dude. Your entire dialogue tree for every character that I've seen so far has been nothing but cheesy. Maybe I'm a cheesy dude. That's why that's what I just said. Anyways, let's blow this popsicle stand. Oh, is there an underwater level or something? Am I going in the water? Hey, comes it down? I can't. You're kind of in the way. Oh, sorry. I like how he said, let's blow this popsicle stand, and then we just walk 2 feet downward. Now we wait for this glorious cryptid to reveal itself. Cryptid? Yeah. Like, the missing mink. They say it's been lost forever. Man, this is awkward now. Break her delusion. Tell her the truth. Tell her the truth of what? It's not even it's not even awkward. That mole seems like a chill guy. No, apparently it's a girl. Apparently the mole is a girl. You sure? Oh, I get it. Every furry character in this world is a female. And they're like dating possibilities. Well, thanks, Lore. No problem. So do we just sit here? You never told me your name. It's Avocado. Your name is Avocado. Yes. Like the food. Yes. Okay. Wanna know why? Sure. Because you use avocados to make guacamole. My parents, clearly. Okay. Holy hot heckin' dang, what is that? Holy hot hecking dang, what is that? Take this and catch it. Oh, there's a fishing minigame. Oh, what was that? You got hit in the head with a fishing pole. Who threw the fishing pole? Clearly nobody here. Okay, looks like we got a fishing minigame. Catch the thing. Man, you're like really bad at this. What am I supposed to do? Is this the joke? Wait, what am I... Just clicking random stuff? Really? Okay. I don't know what you expected. Maybe I expected you to be less sarcastic. Then you expected wrong. What am I supposed to be doing? Okay, so I use the... What? So you're trying to get those bones? Definitely. So it's supposed to be a fishing mini game, but you're supposed to do something completely different from fishing. You get the spider web to get the bones. Right, gross dude? No, you're gross dude. Nah. And then you do that. Wow. That was kind of grim. At least it was quick. It's not always quick. What? Don't worry about it. Man. This character's just such... There's so many emotions. Oh no. Get the thing. Okay, we can finally use the fishing rod that we just... Do something. Yeah. Did you just throw a shoe? Nah. Who throws a shoe? Honestly. Couldn't be me. There's a lot of anti-comedy here. I've noticed. Like, it's a theme I'm noticing. Is just like a lot of things, instead of progressing forward, they just progress in a way that you don't expect them. Like, it's intentionally... It's intentionally trying to be quirky. It's like Quirk Chungus, if you guys know what that is. But if it was a video game. That's not what I expected. Well, mystery solved. Yeah, I guess. Let's head back to my place. Oh, let's head back to my place. That's a weird line to say. That's a weird line for a mole girl to tell me. Gotta work on that watch of yours. I like to think it started as a fishing minigame. We just couldn't figure out how to do it. That's the thing, we keep getting bait and switch moments. We get a lot of moments where the game is like kind of leading up to the fact that like, hey, you're gonna do this, but then they just completely flips the script, throws it out the window, and gives you something completely random. And I guess that's cool a few times, maybe 1 or 2 times, if it's just like, you know, something not that important. But here, you're directly leading up to like, hey, you're gonna do this, by the way, and then out of nowhere, that doesn't matter anymore, by the way. Which is something I've been like telling over and over again. This game builds up a sense of like premise, like a suspenseful moment. Like, hey, you're going to do this, and then it just immediately follows up with that thing you're doing never mattered in the first place. Never mind, let's move on. Like, we keep getting that over and over and over again. How long do you think it'll take you? You can't rush perfection, my dude. Just sit back, relax. Watch me work my magic. So, how long is this going to take? As long as it takes. A horned beetle is doing tiny jig here in there. He would do a bigger jig, but his feet are too tiny. A bunch of tiny, brightly colored ants. They look rather industrious. There's a small name tag on here. Tough. What a funny name for a spider. Oh, you're heading out? Yeah. Is that alright? Sure, I'll just sit here working my paws to the bone for you. Sounds good. Another waiting sequence. A medium pile of books. It's full of wiggly wormies. Hey, do you want one? Want one? For what? Well, I mean, are you hungry? Nope. This shelf is a little cramped. There's not much room here. Okay, that's funny. That's a funny quote. There's not much room here. Can I take a nap? Hey, that's kind of private. Please leave my bed alone. There's a snake. You found a snaky sock? Scaly? Did you seriously just take my snake socks? Yes. Yes, but I feel bad about it. Yes, put it back. He needs to keep warm. You lost a snaky sock. Aw. Alright, so while Avocado's fixing that, I have nowhere to go. Yeah, because even this path has been blocked off. So, how long is it gonna... Okay, there's something clearly... Do I have to talk to you? Is it done yet? Are you done yet? No. Then neither am I. Okay. And done. Okay. Already finished. I mean, yeah. I'm just that good. Anyway, come check it out. Here you go. The gear mechanism should work now. It's still not moving. Maybe it's not time for it to move yet. That wasn't funny. Because if I was any other way, it wouldn't be as fun. I think the mole character has the most quirky character because he's romantically into her. I think so. I don't think they're romantically interested in each other, but that could lead up into it. We're getting a lot of private time. Also, don't worry about the watch. I'm sure Shelly can fix it. Who? What? Are you an owl? Maybe? Anyway, Shelly lives east of the lake. Tell her husband I said what's up. He hates that. Why would I want to make him mad? You'll understand when you meet him. Okay, more fetching quests. Alright. Okay. By the way, here's a sock, in case you guys ever want to see a sock. A sock appeared at the end of a pier, too. Okay. Oh, I just walked into the darkness. Sweet. I know you're there. Okay, so we're getting the heads again. Show yourselves. The heads I'm unreasonably angry with. The vessel is stronger now. How did I get stronger? I haven't done anything. Life flourishes in its wake. Less trees for the forest. Less shelter for the coming storm. Who are you to judge anyways? Why am I so unreasonably angry at these things? Shall we explain, dear sister? Yes, please. No, don't say soon. Explain now. Who are you? What are you? What am I supposed to be doing here? I came here looking for a spirit, but I'm on a completely different quest looking for pieces to fix a watch. Give me lore. Give me reason, you know. Are you prepared then? Yes, please. It's time. Break the mirror. Hurt them? Again, they give me the option to, you know, there's no angry. Determined to fail, yet unyielding in conviction. With this one, break the cycle. We will see, dear sister. Of course, dear brother. Not much longer, little one. Not much longer. Okay. Oh, the watch is working. Oh, this looks dark. What the heck is going on out there? Who the hell is this? Shelly? Yes, dear? Did you make another scarecrow? No, dear. Okay, so tortoises. You sure? Yes, dear. These two schools remind me of Richard in Hotline Miami. I'm not a scarecrow. What in the great snap and what? Oh, you must be Ramul's green friend. He'll be along shortly. Come inside and warm up while we get ready to go. Wait just a dang minute. You too, Sheldon. Huh. Fine. Turtles. You know what? Fine. Wait, why is this one all bloody? Oh, it's all muddy. Almost ready, dear? It'll be ready when I'm ready. Oh. We don't have all night, dear. Grumbling turtle noise. I'm telling you, this is placeholder text. Grumbling turtle noises, that's placeholder text. I'm pretty sure he doesn't mean to actually put that in the game. Come along then. Let's get going. Are you ready to go? Yeah. Now you're cooking with gas. Sheldon, it's time to go. Ugh. I said, I said I'm ready to go. That's good, dear. Let's roll. Please stop. Please. No more of the grumbling noises, please. I think we've seen enough of the grumbling noises. It was fine. It was funny the first time. A broken home breaks all hearts. The grumbling noises was, admittedly, it was like, oh, that, you know, it caught me by surprise. Whoa, they're doing the funny bit. No, it's literally all they're doing. Maybe because you're always grumbling. Maybe there's a reason for that. Okay, so these people are kind of upset. Maybe you're the reason. Maybe you're both the reason. Nobody asked you. I need 10 cups of coffee not to get sleepy for this bullcrap. We'll suffer through it together. Hey now, where do you think you're going? I could say the same to you. Okay, so Turtle's having marital issues. Got it. Just stop already. Nobody asked you. Man, this dialogue is so lazy. You coming or what? Okay, so I gotta make a choice now. Well, the person who's going to... Shelly's the one who's gonna fix my watch, so I'm gonna go with Shelly. Not much longer. You'll see soon enough. See what, my friend? Nobody asked you. Yet here I am. This is the end, by the way. But what about the ice level? Other parts are unfinished? Oh, man. Divorce cool? Don't say that. Don't say it's unfinished. Hey, is everything alright? Yep. You sure? Sure. Not buying it, huh? Nope. Huh. Huh. Alright. Alright. Fine. You really want to know? Yes. This game is all about, please tell me more, but the game refuses to tell me more. And I get to talk your ears off. Oh boy. I warned you. Warned me about what? It's about to start. What is about to start? Can you just tell me?
A small amount for your determination to play this.
Hey. Wilbert, thank you so much for the donation, man. Much appreciated. That super chat is very... It helps me get through the day. Thank you. It helps me get through the game for sure. Much appreciated, man. Thank you. Alright, I guess we'll listen to Shelly. Don't forget. You made this choice. Why is this book making it seem like this is the end of the world? Like this is just the universe is gonna fall apart just because I decided to talk to this turtle and listen to the turtle, you know, to its marital issues. Marital issues. Life is all about adventures. Good adventures. Bad adventures. Like, seriously. The evil side of me makes it seem like it's the end of the world just to listen to this sweet old lady talk about her problems. I don't understand why it's such a big deal. The game has a really big problem with determining what stakes are. Wait, we lose? Of course. Death is the final adventure. One we all experience alone. Don't worry, though. You're a long way off from it, if you say so. Anything else on your mind? Keep silent. Give her nothing. Give her nothing! Talk about something else. Animus. You know, I can't quite remember when we came here. Mania willing. We'll be here a long time either way. Mania? One of the primal aspects she promotes. Chaos. Death. And kindness. Okay, that's weird. Madness. Okay. It feels like the dialogue is slowly breaking apart. Ah, well, life needs a little grim sometimes. Otherwise, how would we know when things are good? I mean, I guess. That all sounds like a bad time. Not all chaos is bad. How do we go from nice, sweet granny who lives in a farm and has, like, carrots growing and has a, a pretty nice looking house to talking about chaos and death and all these weird things, these weird topics? That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of things that this game covers by these characters that are not consistent with the character's personality. Every character here feels like they could be the best character in the world or the worst character in the world at the same time. You know, you get massive whiplash not just from the main character, but from like people like the deer, for example, or the mountain lion, or this person. Well, what about death then? Death gives life meaning. It's just like, why is the sweet old lady talking to me about death? I feel like this is a conversation for someone else. But why is it this person that's giving it to me? Immortality is a curse? Never thought about it that way. Not many young ones are these days. Is there anything else you want to know? Change the route? Stop engaging? Sheldon. That old stubborn fool. He just doesn't understand. Ramul is fine how he is. Wait, what's wrong with Ramul? Yes. Haven't you been listening? I mean... Yeah, what's wrong with Ramul? Exasperated turtle sigh. Okay, we're back to the turtle. We're back to the funny thing again. Sheldon is just... He's stubborn and stuck in his ways. Life is about adventure, learning, exploration. He just wants to tend to his dang crops. Maybe if you choose Sheldon, he would talk about life, maybe. Well, maybe that's his adventure. I like the cut of your jib, kid. Hehe, the cut of your jib. Thanks for listening to me back there. Life isn't lived in isolation, even when we think it is sometimes. Took a bit to remember that. Anything else on your mind? Last chance. Change timelines, brother. Shut up. The rabbit is worthless. Ramul. Oh, Ramul. Something wrong? Sheldon just doesn't understand him. They end up butting heads all the time, Any ideas why? Sheldon thinks Ramul is living life too fast. Well, he's a bunny. What does that even mean? He's a rabbit. We're turtles. It's not rocket surgery. What? So what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Wait. What? You heard me. I think both of them talk about the same thing, but it's an illusion. Yeah, I have a feeling that they both have the same conversation piece. It's just whoever you pick is the one who's going to be the one talking to you. I may not like it, but it's not my fight. They have to solve this one on their own. I've never seen those two interact at any point for me to believe that Ramul and Sheldon have an animosity against each other. There's absolutely nothing that leads to that. This is clearly a he said, she said situation. Maybe, maybe not. It's their experience to have and not my place to interfere. That makes sense. But I don't like it. That's life. You don't get to play everyone's hand for them. You're only the main character in your own adventure. Yep. Don't forget that. Hi. Hello. Well, it looks like we're about there. That was a nice chat. I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are just implied to have happened, and they give you a pretty long-winded explanation of just like, hey, this happened, by the way. Hey, sorry to say that's all we have right now. The rest of the game isn't finished yet. Really? It will be soon, though. Thor, Shay, and Stygian work on it every day. Well, that was a lie. Thor should probably sleep more, but nobody can stop him at this point. I really hope you like what comes next. Anyway, see you later. Okay. That's it. Thanks for playing Heartbound. We hope you like the game so far. Live dev streams, piratesoftware.live. Join the community, discord.gg pirate software. Get the merch. Alright, my friends. Honest take. What do you guys think about Heartbound so far? What am I doing here? Hold on. There's shirts. There's the book. I thought the game was over. We got the ducks. There's the phone. I'm guessing the phone is how I get back to, like, the corporate office level. Okay, we already went here. What about here? Can I go to the ice level? Wow, that was boring. It is. Yeah, it is. I genuinely didn't have fun. It was seriously uneventful. These attachments, they only weigh you down. Okay, shut up. No. I don't think I will. It doesn't matter either way. You can't change what happened. You're right. Okay concept, bad execution. I think the concept of the game feels like it could have been something great. But yeah, the execution is really bad. Just the idea of you being a bro in a green hoodie, your dog is kind of like missing and he's like your best friend. Niflheim, Steel and Frost. A Stone Heart. A Broken Home. Yeah, the concept that your dog, your best friend, kind of gets kidnapped, destroyed, and then you kind of just have to go through the different worlds to save him. That sounds nice. The execution of the concept feels like a bunch of things duct taped together. Okay, it looks like there's more. Should have more time with the dog, less cringe jokes, and more storytelling. There's a lot of things happening, like I've mentioned, and not enough time to explain them. Like, I think that's the main problem. There's too many things going on, and you get severe whiplash going from one place to the other, and there's no time for you to actually grow attachment to anything. Such shoddy workmanship in this one. I expected better of you, brother. Time to clean up this mess. If I'm not mistaken, this was just recently added, wasn't it? Yeah. Now I feel like I understand better. Studio update, let's see. Monthly update. Okay, this is the month update for the build of July. For July, it focuses on adding storyline to the Clash in the form of number of routes for Fern. As always, writing is the lion's share of work left in the game. It takes time, but I will keep releasing monthly updates until it is done. You can reach the Clash by doing this. If you're having trouble finding this section of the game, because this has nothing to do with the ice level that I just came in. With this update, I polished the Emilio and Road interactions during the Clash section. What is the Clash section of the game? These previously had no facial expressions, contained missing dialogue, and text boxes were all static. Okay. New content. Facial animations, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know what the Clash is. They keep mentioning the Clash. I don't know what the Clash is. Oh, apparently I completely missed out this area, damn it. Apparently I reached the end again. Once again, I reached the end. Well... What? Okay, so yeah. I think that's it, guys. This is the end for Heartbound. This is me having played it in its entirety. The concept could have been good if you just literally make the game be within the world of Niflheim, which is like the ice level. That seemed interesting. The furry world also seemed kind of interesting. That one also seemed kind of interesting. The entire section about being at an office job, that was boring as heck. That was super boring. The implementation of the furry world, unfortunately, that one was also kind of like boring. But the idea of having to go to that world made me feel like, oh crap, the game is finally gonna start getting good. But yeah, man. Just an honest review about the game, an honest take. The pixel art looks good. I like the pixel art. There was only 2 fights in the game, and the 2 fights were basically the same exact thing. Literally the exact same thing, just one was longer than the other. Like, one was like, okay, this is a little preview of what to expect when you actually get to fight this monster. And then when you actually do get to fight the monster, you're just doing the same exact thing over and over again. And then when you're finally fighting the boss, which is your mom, you're expecting to do something like awesome there. Like, whoa, this is like a good setup. It's just a bait and switch. You don't actually get to fight her. And then she just accuses you of like false memories that you just have to go like, nah, it didn't happen. And that's how you deal damage to her. And then the entire section of the furry world, there was no conflict in the furry world. It was literally just move here, do this, move back, talk to this person. Okay, now go fetch the thing. You're not allowed to deviate from the path in any way possible. Just go do the thing, come back, and as you do more things, the levels keep opening up and opening up and opening up. Like, it is extremely linear. It is, downright boring. Like, I genuinely didn't enjoy this game at all. Like, if I wanted to show my kid, like, hey, this is what a video game is, and I want my kid to not have any fail conditions, and just know that he's going to eventually tunnel through and push through and make it to the end, I would give my kid a game like this. Like, if this game is made for 5-year-olds, then yes, it is a good game for 5-year-olds. Because it is simple, it is linear, and there's basically no lose conditions here. There's just no way for you to lose in this game. It's weird because when I was 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, I was playing Kirby's Adventure on the Nintendo, right? I was playing the original Kirby, and that was actually difficult. That was actually kind of difficult for a kid my age, but that was still much more fun than playing this. So, like, yeah. This is, unfortunately, it's not a good game. That's just the way I want to put it. That's just it. There's no real redeeming quality. Like, the story was... What was the story? The dialogue, at some points it was too bland, and then at some other points it was just like 100% quirk. It was a whiplash between super boring and quirk 100%. And there was no real reason for me to connect with any of the characters because it felt like their personalities kept changing back and forth. It was hard for me to keep track. And, well, the fight sequence, it was just like mini games. It was just like literally a couple of mini games and that's it. Like, this is the kind of game that I've played bad games in my life, but this one is probably one of the worst games I've ever played, genuinely speaking. And I'm not saying that as a, like, lol, pirate software is getting all the hate on the internet, let's jump on the bandwagon. No. This is legitimately one of the worst games I have ever played. And I've played a bunch of bad games in my life. Sometimes I pride myself in going intentionally playing bad games. And even some games are so bad, they kind of like, you know, they go full circle and they end up being fun. Unfortunately, this is just not there. It's just not there. Again, I'm not gonna go into the details in like the coding and everything, because people are trying to like say like, oh, the coding was bad because they study the code and they're game developers. I'm not a game developer. I don't know that stuff. I don't really care about that stuff. I just care about the what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing here. Like, this is what I care about, what I'm experiencing when I'm playing it. It could have been way better. The art style gave it a facade of it actually being good. Yes. The art style it really catfishes you into thinking that the game is good. Yeah, this game is forced storytelling and has bad concept execution. Thank you, JustSaySteven, and everyone in this chat who contributed to the discussion with this game. Yeah. Average indie game on Steam with below 200 reviews. I don't know, man. Played more engaging things from game jams, yeah. But he doesn't count as a solo since he didn't do everything in the game. Art and music are all parts of game dev. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, even cool math games are better. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'll let you guys be the ones who decide. That's just my review. That's just my take, honestly. I really like the art style. The music is fun. Everything else about the game, snooze fest. It has two redeeming qualities, but unfortunately, the one thing that matters the most about video games, which is the gaming part of it, just bad. It's just really, really bad. Well, yeah, guys. That's all I really wanted to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna GTFO, alright? Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And join Discord. And follow on Twitch. And subscribe. And all that stuff. Alright? Later, guys. Bye-bye, good night, sweet dreams.